Ready enough.
No.
I'm Rick, here with Bitters, Dimmy, Matthew, Orion, and Trister. Jolts will be here eventually, probably, maybe. This is Towers of Dreams, a D&D 5e Eberron campaign. Last session, the party traveled deep into the upper cogs of Sharn. From the Ash Blacks to Kyber's Gate, they traveled through poorly lit tunnels that turned into little more than caves. They met Isha, a mischievous imp, who offered to guide them for a price. After a run-in with some rough-and-tumble hobgoblins, the party made it to Shamukar, the only safe haven in Kyber's Gate, and rented rooms for the night at a terribly exorbitant price. We now continue as they waken, cramped and filthy, but feeling stronger nonetheless, because they hit 4th level. Good for them.
So throughout the night, probably Tranquility didn't really sleep in the bed as much as he just sat in the middle of the room and shut down.
He's a warforged. He doesn't have to sleep.
No, he just shut down for a moment.
Right, I'm gonna give who wants control of Crete for the time being. Somebody can go into PCs and claim him.
Claim creep. Who wants to claim the creep?
Claim the creep.
I mean, I could do it. Oh no, someone else has done it.
Okay, Matthew will be claiming the creep.
Oh what? No. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
Let's do this.
yeah, you have to play creep.
I was going to if no one else did, but I really don't want to.
I'm gonna have a long shower after this.
So I feel like I should mention that I'm already ready for bed, so I'm probably going to space out at some point. I do apologize.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're in that mindset.
Yeah, I'm already asleep, really.
This is my dream.
Yeah.
Tower of Dreams, you could say.
No.
Ebonier, as always, did not sleep well, but he didn't really sleep well at all on this stinky thing. And he kind of wakes up early, because he always gets up early, and he's got really bad bed hair, and he's like shivering because he didn't cover himself because the straw was very smelly, and he just kind of wanders outside the door and looks around to see if anyone else is awake.
All right, really quick. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Bitters. Really, you donated $15.10, and I will keep doing my magic. I'll try to anyway. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated.
For the record, that's 20 Canadian.
Oh,
Wow,
well,
your currency's bad, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, oof.
I was wondering if it would just convert it.
Too real.
Too real.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, looking around, there's this long hallway that's about 15 feet wide with all of the various size doors on it. You see a green creature with thick black dreads step out of one of the larger doors and make his way with these long, dangling arms into the tavern room. There's tons of sound coming from the tavern room. That happened all night. Like, you're not even sure if it is night. The sun is far, far away from you right now.
Ebonier is very groggy and decides that as much as he doesn't want to, he's going to go try and find breakfast of some type.
Well,
Is Aldrin out here?
Yeah, Aldrin kind of just saunters out of his room. He's kind of like a limp on his leg. Immaculately dressed, but his hair's a mess. And gives a smile if he sees you.
Shall we go get breakfast?
Breakfast. I could use that. I wonder if they would offer ingredients so we could cook our own.
Worth a shot.
Are you okay? You seem a bit ruffled up.
I did not have the best night's sleep. Shall we? Ebonier kind of motions forward to walk forward back towards the Minotaur area.
Yeah, the Minotaur. Oh man. I'll
So,
go join him.
so walking out of the hallway, you see that the tavern is less full than it was when you arrived the night before. There's still many goblinoids and gnolls and orcs and such having a good time. That mind flayer you saw the other day is nowhere to be seen, nor are any of those beholderkin that you saw. There is right next to the door is a very strange creature with no eyes. It looks like a pink human that has had the life sucked out of them, with no eyes or teeth, and tendrils coming out of their upper back, dressed in rags. And it just sort of you think it might be staring at you with these pits of eyes, but it makes no real expression on its face, except for a little snarl. Gives you a little snarl.
Yeah, Aldrin is momentarily horrified, but then kind of just tries to avoid the gaze, I guess. Well, not really gaze, but just...
They're called homosexuals.
Oh.
Aldrin isn't racist. He isn't homophobic, okay?
Anyway,
You know.
Ebonir also is like, horrified and like quickly scuttles with Aldrin away.
Let's see if they can give us access to their, I don't know, kitchen? Maybe?
Maybe.
Ask.
Seems reasonable. Let us do that.
There is not a minotaur at the bar, but instead a strange, let's see, a tall man with deep red skin and small horns on his forehead. He's dressed in an apron over some black attire, and is just chatting with some of the patrons at the bar.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what this
Sure.
tall man with horns is? Okay.
There are many fiends from Khyber and the plains beyond, but you do not know which one this is.
Ah. Ebonir kind of elbows Aldrin forward.
Hello.
He stares
hello?
down at you, and his eyes are completely black. Just completely black. Yeah.
Seen worse. I look at the guy, or it.
It looks pretty male. He looks pretty masculine.
Me and a friend, my friend here, we're looking to fix ourselves up some breakfast. If you'd be so kind to give us access to your kitchens, maybe we could pay.
The last time that we let people into the back, our fryers got filled with goblin shit. We don't allow people back there anymore.
Oh no. Well, I can tell you that we don't produce goblin shit. That is a fact.
Don't matter. We got gruel and bread.
I look at Ebonir, like with a raised eyebrow, like, and a shrug.
Yes. The cuisine here you have is quite fine, but you see we're a bit homesick, and my friend here is a excellent chef. So
we got gruel and we got bread.
Perhaps an arrangement could be made.
We don't
Maybe
let people back into the back.
Well, what if you hired my friend as a cook for just the day, and he cooked, or an hour, and he cooked food for everyone?
I can make good food. Cooking is my profession, after all. And I'd work for free as long as...
Alright, why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Which one of us?
One of you.
I'll do it.
Advantage, question mark?
No, because you have disadvantage because this guy doesn't like you.
Oh, I got a +2 if you. Never mind, the legend.
He did say disadvantage, but
No, they had both. They had help and disadvantage because they're bumbling in a society that they are not from.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you cook?
I bake, I cook, I can cook anything. I've been cooking for 15 years now, and if you give me ingredients, I can do my best with them.
He grinds his teeth openly a bit, and you see that they're not human. They are all very serrated. They're more like shark teeth than they are human teeth. Suppose it can't hurt. He reaches over. The guy's like 7 feet tall, and grabs Aldrin like by the back of his shirt and just hoists him over the bar and in the back.
Oof.
Go through that door. The other cooks are back there. Make something
I
for
mouth the words.
Make something good for your friend and you, and something good for the rest of our patrons here.
Of course. Thank you for the opportunity. And if he has his back turned, I mouth to Ebonir, help me. And
there's no helping you now.
I go to the back door to cook.
All right, let's focus on some other people. What are Toussaint, Anika, and Tranquility doing? I know Creep is probably like sewing together a doll of human skin or something. But what is everyone else doing?
I think Toussaint woke up early. He probably watched them walk through the room as he was sitting there eating his gruel and bread.
Yeah, the gruel it's like a meaty oatmeal.
He's pretty sure it's goblin shit. But he's trying to look at these other people in the place, like these other humanoid races, to figure out how they define what their women are.
Most humanoids share the same secondary sexual characteristics as humans have.
Well, then he's probably just trying to pick a favorite while he eats his breakfast.
Except for gnolls. You can't tell the difference with gnolls.
Oh,
at all.
Awful. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's even funnier than the last shit.
But yeah, you. I mean, there's mostly males in here, mostly men. There's a few, maybe female goblins. Maybe goblins are kind of hard to tell too, just because they're kind of small and green.
Fuck you too, Rick.
Yeah, I intentionally waited. Yeah, he doesn't really have any plans. He's just waiting for everybody to wake up and do their thing. He looks pretty well taken care of somehow. He probably found a puddle somewhere, splashed water in his hair, made sure it was just right in his reflection, and yeah.
Oh, you don't even have to grease it afterwards. It's already, yeah. Ew. What about Anika or Tranquility?
I did say when he finally was up and determined that is good for everyone else and that everyone else probably got their full rest, he's gonna go find and retrieve Anika and Creep. Probably Anika first because, well, Creep.
Even the other Warforged is a bit uneasy around Creep.
Creep's kind of a weirdo.
I mean, yeah.
So we got his name.
Yeah.
Fair. So, Annika's probably up fairly early for her standards as well. I don't think she cares as much as everyone else about the living conditions, but they still kind of suck.
Yeah.
They super suck.
Yeah, by which I mean majorly. But hey, it's like, at least there's stuff on the floor. Could be worse. It could just be a shit-filled room with no straw.
I guess.
It's silver linings, man.
So
take some time, like before Tranquility arrives, just sort of checks her gear. She's been fairly quiet since the argument with Ebony. But she'll I don't know, is Tranquility knocking or just like entering?
No, he'll come up and give us a slight little.
As you knock on it, the door swings inward.
Oh my!
Yeah, they're not so much doors as like planks of wood that are sort of attached to the ground somehow. They're very rough doors.
Right. So he knocks and just squeak. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, she's kind of sitting like cross-legged in a corner or near a corner. Because you don't sit in the corners, that's a bad idea.
Crowley asks, does Annika have a sketch of Ebonir that she shoots or throws daggers at?
No, but I'm sure Creep has a picture of Ebonir that she can borrow to shoot or throw daggers at.
Probably.
Let's add that to the to-do list.
I mean, why make a picture when you can do the real thing, right?
Oh! Alright.
Are you okay?
None of
I'm
us.
gonna assume Dimmy just died.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
We're all
Don't
dead.
mind Dimmy.
We're all dead, really.
Dimmy's
Dead.
dead.
So yeah, Tranquility and Annika.
Guys, I'm not in 100%. You guys can't be messing with me like this.
And Creep is there too.
So I'll walk in, look, and see Creep and go, I was going to retrieve you and make sure you're ready for today. Like gestures, the others have already left. Or
Just keep
left into the kitchen.
Just keep sewing that doll of human flesh. You're not even sure where we got it.
Please don't.
He politely puts it away.
Thank you.
Annika sort of nods and goes, yeah, ready. Listen, do we really have to? Are we really following this guy? Do we have to? I mean, what are we doing here, really?
We're here to investigate a murder. Someone died who obviously was troubled. And now our friend who had asked for our assistance is missing. We should at least save them. Avenir is coarse, but I'm sure we'll find a soft spot.
If he rubs me the wrong way, I will find his soft spot, yeah.
I do not doubt. As he'll more or less offer her to go first ahead of him.
We'll gather up her things and head out the door, still kind of frowning. Not quite in as much of a sulk, but she holds grudges.
So you guys come out a few minutes after Aldrin has been sent to the back, and you get that you walk out the door and just feel the glare of this eyeless creature upon you. Its tendrils sort of like flicking around in the air. It uses one of them to lift up a mug to its mouth and drinks it, but a lot of it just sort of goes down its chin and on the front of it.
Pours it into its maw.
Yeah, yeah.
Annika's gonna have a glance around and probably go and sit with Toussaint rather than heading over to where Ebony is.
So you head over to Toussaint, a goblin who is about a foot taller than you steps in front of you, and you kind of steps in front of you so suddenly that you just sort of flump into him. Now what do we have here? And he stares down at you. His nose is big and hooked and kind of curved to the side a bit. Looks like it's been broken more than once. One of his ears is missing. His eyes are this dirty brown. He's got very few teeth. I ain't seen you from around here.
I'm not from around here, genius.
You got the surface stink on you. What kind of goblin would spend their time on the surface with those fools? And
they got more stuff up there.
He shoves you back a little bit, and you see the people around him starting to get a little on edge. Dimmy, please stop vacuuming while we're playing. So thank you. We
Jimmy,
won't.
get off that plane. Do not skydive while we're playing D&D.
Do we see this? What's going on?
Yeah. A lot of the tavern quickly quiets down. And well, sort of quiets down. There's still people talking, but around them, like you don't show aggression in Shamukar. It's a bad idea. Let's see. Annika can just smell the booze on his breath. Like it's like, ugh. And he shoves you again. Like I should gut you for being a traitor to the race, girl.
Annika kind of smiles, but in a way that could very easily be construed as a snarl.
There's
kind
like
of steps up.
there's like another goblin who puts his hand on this guy's shoulder and he shoves him off. He's like, Gronk, you can't be doing this. We're in the Shamukar. You get off me. Are you a traitor too? And he pulls out a dagger with this hooked blade on it. Gonna have me a little fun. Don't care where we are at. And then a tall creature, lithely, feminine shape to it, steps up to him and just puts him around by the shoulder. With the other hand, she lifts up this veil that was covering her face, and you hear the hiss of snakes, and just you instinctively avert your eyes as whatever this thing is stares deep into this rambunctious goblin's eyes, and you just hear him like, and he stops moving. And you realize that he has turned to stone. Like it's like he was like a very lifelike statue that no longer moves as the creature puts the veil back down.
Oh boy.
Everyone around sort of is hushed for just a few seconds and then goes back to their discussion. As she tips over the goblin statue and it falls and shatters into several pieces.
Keeping her eyes down on the statue,
This creature drops the veil back over her face.
Yeah, she's not taking any risks. She's gonna keep her eyes down. She'll kind of go, hey, yeah, cheers for that.
She does actually bend down, like kneel down to you, and puts a hand on your shoulder. Her skin is like greenish marble, just perfect and with no marks on it. Like even the bends of her elbows don't appear to be all that wrinkled. I must apologize for that. It was a very strict policy within the Shamukar that not even the Dosk can. Oh God, I'm failing to speak English. That not even the Dosk can betray. Oh.
Who the Dosk? I'm sorry.
The Dosk were a sort of an organization. You're not sure about what it is.
All right, I just want to make sure.
Please enjoy your time here at the Shamukar. And she gets back up, and you see that this slither of something slithering beneath her veil and sort of a headdress of sorts. As she moves over to a very long and fancy table that is seated by some pretty well-dressed creatures, all things accounted for. So let's go over to Aldrin. Aldrin, the kitchen in the back is a fucking mess. It is manned by two gnolls who have shed hair everywhere. The pans are all covered in filth. The stovetop is a grease fire waiting to happen. The oven probably would explode if you tried to use it. Probably. There's a bucket of rats, which smells like it's rotting. There is a bucket of flour, which looks like it's infested with bugs. There are some eggs that are very clearly rotten sitting on a shelf, and several jars of spices in huge air quotes. Actually, no, the spices look pretty good. Those look legit. But everything else is looking pretty shady. The gnolls like look at you when you step in and then go back to doing what they're doing, which is like mixing this, pouring oats and some of that bug-infested flour into a giant pot and mixing it over some heat.
So that's what gruel is, right?
The gruel is oatmeal with bugs, with bug flour in it.
Extra protein. Yeah. So one's gonna kind of. If he had gloves, he would straighten them, and he kind of goes in to survey what this kitchen situation is like, fully like take stock of what the ingredients he has to work with, and he's gonna, if there's any any like usable ingredients, like he'll pick some bugs out the flour and gather some oatmeal to try and kind of make some flavored oatmeal, maybe with some cinnamon, if that's within the spices.
Yeah, there's some cinnamon.
I kind of try and make some cinnamon oatmeal. He brings out one of his rations, kind of takes some dried fruit from there to kind of spicing it up and make it exciting to the palate. And he kind of looks at the oven, as it's a death trap waiting to happen. Is there anything he can do to kind of like, make sure it won't explode in his face?
That would take that would take tools that you do not have, and by that I mean a new oven.
Is there any sort of heat that he could use?
Yeah, there's several like mini stoves around that they usually put like cauldrons and giant buckets on, giant containers on.
Okay, so he's gonna bring the water to boil, and while it's boiling, he's gonna try and kind of sort out the ingredients and make sure they're kind of like organized while the water's boiling, and then pour some oatmeal in there, put on a light simmer, and then add some spices, trying to liven it up, and trying to fix some of this mess in the kitchen while it's all cooking.
All right, so make me a chef's utensils check with wisdom, like it is on your sheet, with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
You can just hit disadvantage in the bottom left in the modifier section in the future.
I realized I could do that as soon as I rolled it, the first one. No going back.
Yeah, you make something passable somehow.
Wow,
It's
holy shit.
edible and probably tastes better than the gruel, but it's not great. It's probably better than the gruel at least. And you make like what were you making anyway? Something like,
I mean, just spiced up oatmeal, just some cinnamon with some dried fruit in there.
you make some proper spiced or cinnamon oatmeal that will probably be tastier because it's actually got spices in it.
Nice. So he's gonna kind of.
Yeah, this takes you about an hour, and you make a ton of it and start dishing it out. The gnolls start helping. They don't say a word to you. Outside of just giving your thing a sniff and going, eh. That's what gnolls sound like, I guess.
I thank them, I guess, and I. While it's all cooking, and if he had any spare time, he's going to try and clean up the kitchen as well to kind of tidy and make things kind of not as terrible as they were.
Yeah, you don't really have any luck with that. We're talking. This is like two decades of filth here. Like you're not.
That's
Yeah, it's
gross.
bad. It's bad.
That's disgusting. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so
Okay.
he just tries his best.
Yeah, you make some passable oatmeal, and the general attitude within Shamukar becomes a bit better as it's handed out and such. What is it? What is everyone else doing? What do you guys like? Have your oatmeal. It's better than the gruel. Let's see.
So Ebenezer will probably like get a single glass of water and very carefully drink it along with the oatmeal, and he'll sit very silently at the table next to Toussaint.
Alright, real quick bitters, which you can just change your scores.
Just like click on it and type.
Click on and type.
Yeah,
there you
go. All right, I was looking for a little noose or
Nope, that's
magnifying glass, but done. Cool.
And then go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go.
I was gonna say, and then once he's finished his meal, he's gonna look around to see if there's anyone who looks like they're buying equipment, because you said Shamukar is like this big open area of stuff.
It's big and open, but there's really nothing in there besides like tables and the bar. Like it is just a really huge open air in huge quotes tavern. And you could hear the sound of livestock somewhere behind the back wall, and the thunk of like butcher knives, because there's some butchering going back there.
I guess then if there's no one there, he would go back up to the bartender and try to modestly get his attention, is the best way I could describe it. And yeah.
It takes several minutes. He's actually got a bowl of that cinnamon oatmeal in front of him too. Seems to be enjoying it. But he turns to you. What? You have more business here?
A few things, but first, and I pull out the chainmail out. Like he hefts this heavy thing onto the bar. He's like, would you like to purchase this?
If you're looking for selling, there is a bazaar across the street. Probably missed it on your way in.
Ah, yes, I guess I did. And then he lifts it up and he's straining and he kind of stuffs it back in his bag. And he says, thank you very much. And then goes back to the table with Toussaint.
I think back at the table, Toussaint's probably got about a half of his breakfast done, and he offers a spoon of it over towards Annabelle. Does this taste like goblin shit?
I don't know why you'd think I know. I'm not trying it.
Didn't you get any oatmeal, Toussaint?
I did not want to dirty another bowl.
Ebenezer just shakes his head.
The bowl was probably dirty when you got it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Annika's eating one of her rations. She's not trying this shit.
Thankfully, me being a warforged, I pass.
No, the oatmeal was made by Aldrin.
Well, it is too late now.
What is that?
I think it's still moving a bit.
I think that's the gruel. Very well. And Ebenezer just kind of sits down quietly.
Are you all right?
I did not sleep well. Thank you for asking.
This place is not as hospitable as where we come from.
No. I honestly can't wait to return. I'm not sure when that might be, but cannot wait for it.
Until you have slept on the open seas in a pile of men like hamsters, you cannot complain.
I have no trouble believing that you have slept in a pile of men.
What happens at sea stays at sea.
Evanir just lets that go and just looks at Toussaint. It says, "Perhaps you might use your ruggish charm to inquire about the workshop around here. I feel like we're a bit of an eyesore, and you seem like the easiest one to fit in."
I kind of died a couple of times yesterday. Remind me this workshop.
Yes, I know you must have a concussion at this point. Taldir Dashar is the master of hold on, let me get all the notes out, of Corolla, and he has a workshop somewhere around here where we believe Corolla is at. We need to find it, and I guess arrest her.
Yeah, that'll go well.
Maybe not to rest.
A very large, sort of greenish gray hand just slams down on the table.
Oh dear!
And you look up to see a very large, orc woman with 3-inch tusks, staring down at the lot of you.
Hello.
Now, why is it that you would look for Tyrell de Char's place? If you go there, they know it is a death trap. Not after the incident about, must have been 15 years back.
Incident? What incident?
There's a loud explosion down there, and a bunch of very nasty little creatures came out of that little workshop of his.
Nasty creatures? What sort of nasty creatures would you be describing?
Oh, all manner of fiendish beings. Creatures that my kind back in the my family back in the Shadow Marshes made sure did not come to this realm. Tyrell de Char was working with forces beyond his comprehension, I am sure.
Are we talking like dogs made of shadow that make you bleed everywhere?
Could be. I tend to avoid that area of the city. She sits down, she grabs a seat and takes a seat at your table, straining beneath her weight. She is a big gal. She's got like biceps the size of your head.
Well, thank you for joining us. Yes. You said, could you possibly point us in that direction? We do unfortunately have to head there.
I could, but it cost you a little penny.
Well, perhaps if we may, I wish to speak to her and try to more or less use my newest ability I've picked up here. Perhaps we can discuss a little bit. You see, there is a very, very bad woman here. We wish to ask her some questions about a dear friend of ours who's gone missing and his associate. If perhaps out of a greater moral good we can find a reward that you might appreciate and we could benefit from as well.
Alright, make a... See, I gotta find a stat block for her first.
Yeah.
Okay, I have access to Volo's Guide to Monsters now. Because it was on sale. That, and I need that. Probably the best edition that I could grab for this, to be honest. To be complete, I keep saying to be honest, but yeah, you know.
I trust in your honesty.
I'm starting to less and less.
Super honest. I've never lied to you guys.
Oh, going back, because you were talking, 3-inch Tusks is my 9-inch Nails cover band.
There.
There we go.
You said we hadn't had one. I had to change that.
It's also my EDM remix of War Pig by Black Sabbath.
Oh.
You guys just stop. Oh,
Wow.
Lord.
Yes.
Jealous, Matthew.
Maybe I'll just give her the orc stat block. I don't have a normal orc. Oh wait, no, I was looking at wrong. There we go. Proper orky. All right, so make your charisma check. Let me see if you're. Wow, that's pretty good. Let's see, 2, and then yeah, that's right. I don't think she could even beat you with that. No, she can't. She can't. So, with your talking, with your dashing Warforged charm, and sort of, I suppose, sort of improved by your deep sense of self and your control over the very key in your body, she seems rather enamored by you. Slides a big hand that is twice the size of yours over yours.
I was really not going for flirting as much as
So
being
what?
a big
Well,
Friday
now she
show high ground
is.
here. Oh, God.
Now she is. So what were you asking her specifically to do? Because she's charmed by you now. Like she's proper charmed.
If she could assist us at all with finding her, oh God, I'm a little distracted by this now. If we could meet, if she could help us find the guy who was with us. I forgot his name.
Bennett.
Bennett also.
Why do I not have Bennett written down?
I don't know.
Huh, that's weird. All right, well, I'll ask if she could help us find Tyrell Deshaw's workshop and help us maybe, or at least point us in the right direction and the like, so we can find Bennett at Tyrell's workshop and the like.
Oh, you poor dear. One of your friends was kidnapped. I'm not surprised that some I'm not surprised that some brutish creatures have made their home in Tyrell Deshar's workshop. Coin-operated boy.
That took a minute. Oh my God, that's fucked up.
I am missing it still, I think.
I'm a machine.
Yeah, I don't get the other half of the reference.
Oh, it's a song by the Dresden Dolls. But
Right,
yeah.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
She squeezes Tranquility's hand and then stands up. Yes, I can help you and your friends get there. Maybe if you have just buy me a few drinks when we're back. And she gives you a big old wink. As she hefts the bag that she set down next to her over her shoulder. Well, there's no time like the present. Why don't we get going now? You all seem rather rested.
Yes, if I could just stop by the bazaar for a moment, I would like to try and maybe sell one item and pick up another.
And Toussaint, if you could retrieve Aldrin.
Aldrin is like heading out of the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, like Aldrin is out of the kitchen now. I don't know what he's been doing, but yeah.
He's been cooking, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but the cooking time has passed. Everyone's had your oatmeal now.
Oh, okay. I'm glad everyone's had a moment. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna join the party after kind of.
Yeah, you see this big orc woman come up to the party and sit down and like, maybe I should go over there and help a little bit. Maybe.
Maybe, but I mean, he's a bit shaken up from his experience in Hell's Kitchen, so he just kind of slowly saunters over, taking his time. Now we'll be there.
Well, now you're there. What do you guys do?
As if by magic.
Are we at the bazaar?
Well,
Okay, so what's up, Demi?
I will stand up and say, "What a charming woman! Shall we follow her and we'll stop by the bazaar to get you your items?" I'll more or less offer someone the chainmail that I've More or less had strapped with me.
Just everyone heap all their shit onto Ebonir.
There you go.
Okay, so if you give Ebenir the other chainmail, he can't move.
All right.
Oh.
Well, I'll carry it to the bazaar for you, but from there we can sell it and figure out.
Yeah.
Ebenir is like Ebenir is wobbly every time he stands up. He stands up and he like shuffles a little left and shuffles a little right, trying to regain his balance.
Oh, gosh, that's great. So, I think a trip to the bazaar would be great. Gives us time to restock and prepare for what's about to come. Yes.
Yes, of course.
So she leads. This orc woman leads you outside. She talks with tranquility a bit. Introduces herself as Girga.
Man.
Girga.
All right.
Orc named Girga.
You know, it tells you like, oh, she's lived in Kyber's Gate for a long while. Her parents brought her over from the Shadow Marshes during the war, when shortly after Droam was founded. Actually, Droam was only founded a few years ago. During the war, when there were some land disputes over there, their parents were proud and noble, and would help keep the gates sealed. You're not sure what she means by that, but that's what she says.
The gate sealed? What do you mean by the gate sealed?
Yeah, that'll be what I was actually going to say. But okay.
So while you guys are talking, you can sell stuff at this bazaar for like used equipment for 35% of its worth.
Oh,
Versus 50%.
okay.
So open the party sheet and drag and drop anything you want to sell into the items area.
Okay.
Actually, with her around, they'll cut you a deal and give you 40%.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so let me drag this to.
Get in on that with my old leather armor.
You have to stow that guy's clothes.
Yeah, well,
Looking up the prices.
It should say, oh, I can sell everything automatically as long as it has the cost as part of the description. If you open the party sheet. Anything else that anyone wants to sell?
Okay, so 150, so 150.
I want to sell my scimitar.
Okay.
How do I do that? Over to the party thing.
Yep, just drag it to the party sheet inventory thing.
So we're about at 160 for retail price. So plus scimitar.
I have a shield. Did we pick that up?
Yeah, I think you took it from one of the hobgoblins.
185. Plus
And then you learned that you can't use that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 195 retail. That means we're gonna get.
Is that everything everyone wants to sell?
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
I'm gonna check if Creep has anything. One second.
I guess I could sell my daggers, but
Just
that's
sell
probably-
everything that he has. Creep
Yeah.
doesn't look like he doesn't have anything. This book. He just
Why
has a
do I have
regular book.
six?
We should
Why do
sell
I have
the
6
books.
quarterstaffs? That's wrong. It should be
That-
1 quarter.
Yeah, that seems wrong.
It's so
It's a
easy because
staff
it's
and a
really
half.
easy to type numbers in without realizing you're typing numbers into boxes.
Yeah.
Okay. I
That it?
think I've put everything in I'm going to sell.
All right. Whoop, you get 78 gold for the lot.
Might I propose we pool our resources here and get at least one healing potion?
Could get a single healing potion for the standard price here.
I do like not dying, or dying less.
Yes, it would.
Kindness.
It would be nice to have you in a fight for more than 30 seconds.
We just got 80 gold from that, right?
Yes,
So that's what I propose. We spend 50 of it.
Alright, okay, I had 16. So if I can give another. I want to give a. I'll give you a platinum and another. Another 10 gold here, so we can get 2 healing potions.
All right, does that sound good to everybody? Yeah.
Ebenir nods. Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So
Anika?
tranquility, does Annika want her share of the money instead? Trister? No.
Did he fall asleep?
Bueller?
There.
He's dead.
No, I was muted. Shut up, I'm here. I'm
He's
alive.
dead. He's still dead.
Or I muted my mic, and then unmuted.
Okay. You
But
fine
no,
with...
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, tranquility subtracts 10 gold and a platinum. And I will get rid of all the gold on the party sheet and throw 2 potions of healing into that, and you guys can fight over them. Over who gets them.
Ooh.
Fight amongst yourselves.
And Ebenir grabs 1 potion of healing. And
Okay,
then
really quick, how does
walks
Aldrin
over-
have over 2,000 gold?
Might be push to talk key in my thingy.
Okay. So...
Yeah, let me
Okay, no, I refreshed and it fixed. Okay.
Or Aldrin is secretly a Nigerian prince.
I suppose.
Yeah, they're
Ebenir-
Nigerian gold.
Yeah, Ebenir grabs one of the potions of healing, walks over to Anika, just stares at her, and then takes her hand, puts the potion of healing in her hand, and then puts it up to her chest.
Okay,
And then walks away.
Guess Annika gets one.
I'm fucking honored. That's to itself. Mumbles. So I guess I tried.
So who's all getting one?
I suggest
Anika?
either Creep or myself, since we don't take the front line usually.
I'm going to recommend you take it.
Very
I do
well.
not wish him to soil it or anything. No offense, Joel, but you're not here.
Ebenir looks at Creep and he's like, "That's actually a very good point," and just takes the other potion.
Toussaint just shakes his head. So rude.
All right. Well, the potions of healing are distributed. Yeah, that's good use of diplomat. Super good use of it, Timmy. You used it right away. You've got unearthly charm about you.
It's my natural connectivity with everything and being a part of everything that lives.
Is that because you've got Wi-Fi?
Fucking exactly, yeah. See, everyone loves Wi-Fi. Shit.
Oh, he's only got AC. Well, he's only got GBN, and he doesn't have AC. It's super slow.
As we're walking towards this place, Ebenir is going to cast. Well, the effect's already in place, but I guess he'll cast mage armor. Do I have to roll for this?
No.
Yes. It is a first. Okay.
No.
It is a sorcerer spell of first level or higher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I was going so again. Fireball. We all die. Mage armor.
That's a guy.
That'd be pretty hilarious, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even. I think I would just know how. I'd be like, right, well, that was the campaign, guys.
I'm gonna add an orc to. Let's see.
To our
Mage
party.
armor not take dex as a bonus?
It does.
It's not calculating that.
It won't show it on your sheet. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking at the wrong. I don't know why I'm looking at tranquility for some reason. Let's see. Okay, one sec. Dex full, armor 0. All right, so your sheet will say 13. In combat, you will effectively have 6 because it's on the combat tracker. Let's see what. See, she's friendly. and we will.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is. Let's give her that token. There we go. That looks good.
I've got a bad feeling about this guy. She's getting a token.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
never
she'll die
know
before
when.
us.
Hey, she is a very friendly and compassionate person. We should not look down upon her. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that.
It's all right.
We're working with an orc. Oh no.
No, next she'll be working with goblins. God.
God.
Good.
Yes.
Look, it's not that I'm so worried about working with an orc, it's that I'm worried about what's gonna happen to my chassis afterwards, okay?
Death by snoo snoo.
Yes.
All right. So she leads you deeper and deeper. She leads you through Kyber's Gate. People seem to clear the path as she leads you along. She's pretty big even for an orc. She's
I like her.
she's pretty. Yeah, she seems rather friendly. Pretty friendly. The tunnels narrow as you venture forward toward the workshop, or where she insists the workshop is. The rough walls are covered in warning signs. Keep out. Stay back. Go away. Just sort of painted onto the sides of the walls. But you will not be deterred. Or, I mean, you might be, but not in this case. You're moving forward. You arrive at a small antechamber, little more than a cave. There's an indentation in the ground where steam and smoke softly billow into a shaft rising up above. A thick iron door stands in worked stone before you with a lovely sign next to it. Workshop of Tyrael Dashar. Keep out. Alright, I've got to share a thing with you.
That sounds like a
Let's see.
warm invitation.
Share sheet. Oh, I should have preloaded this. My internet's gonna die. Great.
Oh boy.
Ah, damn it! I lost connection to the.
Shit.
Let's just let it reconnect. It'll get there. Let's see. So Aldrin and Annika and Tranquility, Ebonir, Creep, and Girga. Oh, and Toussaint. There we go.
Wow, playing
Not dead
second
yet.
hat to the orc.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's-
Is that what she looks like?
Roughly. She's more greenish. I just used the token that I had on hand.
It's not bad. I'll live.
I don't know if you will, man.
I hope. Which way is the? Are we supposed to be going south or up here?
You are going south. Let me sync that. Okay. So you arrive at this through these caves. This is the hole here that is sort of billowing steam and smoke from elsewhere into a rising shaft above.
So
Okay.
we have to go down.
Yeah, you
Is
are
that right?
you're coming from the north. Or what?
Oh,
Oh no,
what
there's a door here, I think.
No,
There's-
I'm sorry. We're
there's a
going
door.
south. We're not going down the hole. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. Ebonir will, as ever, stay very close to Aldrin and Toussaint.
Yes,
Uh,
of course.
who does? I'll move. Creep. I think that's the traditional marching order is us to at the back.
Yeah, you guys can arrange yourselves how you wish. Girga's staying pretty close to Tranquility.
Of course.
Not that close to Aldrin.
Oh. Are we moving
Oh,
forward?
Girga, before we go forward, do you know if Tyrael Dashar is still alive?
I very much doubt it. Very
You know,
much
it's
doubt it.
You know, there's this just something that doesn't sit right with me regarding this whole business.
What is that?
What's the connection between Tyrael Dashar, Corolla, and these supposedly creatures that came from the workshop during the explosion. It just doesn't make sense.
Ebonir kind of like he kind of does like a sheepish look at Anika and he says, "Can you explain the use of the shards you told me about?"
No. No, actually, I actually forgotten for a second.
That's hilarious, though.
Would you like a reminder about dragon shards?
So,
would you like to know more?
It was to do with summoning shit, yeah?
Containing.
Yeah,
Okay.
elementals and
The Siberius dragon shards are used specifically for objects that enhance the effect of dragon marks. Eberron dragon shards enhance the general focus of magic, and Kyber dragon shards can be used to capture and bind creatures.
Right. Let me make a note.
Like, especially
And
elementals.
Right, and he's using Kybers. He's experimenting with
Yeah.
Kyber.
So I'll look at the others and say, should we knock, or do we wish to figure out about these crystals more?
If it's Kyber, and these are demons, my guess is that he was capturing them, and then when whatever went wrong, they broke free.
That's if it did go wrong. Could have been part of his plan.
Ebonir visibly gulps at this.
Girga is getting visibly impatient.
Okay.
She's tapping her foot on the ground. Doesn't wear any shoes, by the way. Just walks along all of these... Like, you've seen her walk across broken glass without caring.
So
A lot of broken glass in Kyber's Gate.
Tally ho!
Just open it.
Oh,
So, hang on.
so I'll just walk up and. Did you?
Open it. Okay.
Did
Ebonir
anyone
kind of
say
winces as he opens the door.
Ebonir opens the door?
No,
Oh,
he's
as-
like
okay,
as
yeah.
Tranquility
Yeah.
opens the door.
anything? No,
Ebonir-
I just walk up and kind of give a on the door, see if anyone hears me.
Don't knock.
You hear an echoing sound from beyond.
Can we
Yeah.
open the door? Is it locked?
I don't know. Why don't you try?
I'm gonna open the door, or try to anyway.
The door opens with just a little effort.
Oh, it seems
Squeeze.
nobody's home.
The next room is lined with alcoves. They are covered with various orbs of various colors. The south door is open, just a crack, though it has no obvious handles or locks, and in fact would appear that it would completely fade in with the rest of the wall were it not open.
Can I examine these orbs?
They are round, made of glass, tinted various colors.
Anything magical about them or anything like that?
You can't detect magic offhand.
Oh, well then I guess I don't do that.
No, you're not. You're not a warlock with that invocation. They were like, you can make an educated guess that they're probably magical, or they could be mechanical. Who knows?
Someone with better eyesight. Perhaps we can try to see if there's any traps. If I can at all inspire someone else to help me with a searching for traps type look.
I can help you. I actually know quite a bit about traps, apparently.
Apparently.
I'm a historian, so...
I would like to assist someone with like.
Oh, you want to assist? Okay, never mind.
Or you can assist me. I don't care which way we want to do this.
Ebonir is the assist guy. His feat, the feat that he got at 4th level is helping.
All right, so then yes, I will roll it with. I shall roll it then.
Well, actually,
All right, hold on.
He makes a history check when he helps.
Yeah.
Not that helpful. All of my examples are wrong.
He He helps you search for things, but just keeps rubbing his beard and can't think of any good examples about traps.
So shall I just roll a regular?
roll
Perception or does it-
roll with advantage. He's still helping you.
Alright.
If he had hit a 15 or higher, you would have also gotten a +2 bonus to it.
There we go.
Looking around, you see that some of the orbs are depressed and some of them are slightly higher than others. But no traps appear in this room. The southern door just opens into another hallway.
Alright. Shall we?
After you, sir.
This hallway is outside of the caves beyond, and you guys can move Girga too. So I'll probably just have you control her in battle as well.
I'm just gonna move Girga always next to Tranquility.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay then. She's our tank, I guess.
Finally.
I mean,
So,
we needed
don't
one.
go too far.
Yeah, so this south, there is another iron door.
I'm going to step back for a moment.
So I look and I give the door a test.
The door opens without any effort at all.
Just squeak.
So this door is this room is filled with, let's see. It's a small room with several chairs and what appears to be stores of food. There's some salted meat hung up on hooks. There is a small barrel of salt, a barrel of flour, what looks like a larder with some eggs in it. There is a stovetop atop a hearth, which has like heat pipes going out into the wall to get rid of any smoke and such that it has. It is lit by ever bright lanterns, and it's pretty easy to see in here.
This is a fine kitchen.
This place has been maintained.
Okay then.
Oh, we should have come here for breakfast.
Ah, if only. Oh, if only.
Was it bad in there?
Oh, you don't even know. There's these two kobolds. They were nice. I don't know what.
They were
gnolls.
gnolls.
Accent.
They were gnolls.
Sorry, gnolls. There was these two gnolls. They were nice. They were helpful, but the kitchen was a mess. Oh Lord, the oven was a death trap. There's grease fires could happen any moment. Ugh. This is much nicer.
Girga goes over to the rack of dried meat and just grabs one. It's basically little more than jerky. She takes a big mouthful of them. You hear her teeth gnashing it apart with ease. Although it's pretty tough. I have to drag his translation down. There it is. Trying to say "be right back" in Goblin. Speaking of "be right back," it might be a good time to take a break because I know dinner's almost ready and I'm pretty thirsty. I gotta go stretch.
Same.
So we'll be back in a little bit.
5 seconds. Bye.
Well, a bit, Vince.
Mm-hmm. I'm back. Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We've gone on a break. I don't know if you know.
No, I heard. Whenever I'm like doing stuff in the apartment sometimes, so I have to put myself on mute, but I have like a wireless headset. So
Ah, fancy.
yeah, I know. But I love it. It's perfect for this kind of stuff.
That's true. I've worked my wire. The wire on my headset has just enough reach to get me most of the way across my room. So I can do that limited, but like it's dragging a wire around. It's not as good.
yeah, no, it's not. Man, I forgot all about the fish I have in my inventory, and I had like a whole thing set up, and I'm like, no, it's not appropriate anymore.
Yeah,
It's
probably
alright.
ditch that. Give it
Yeah,
to Tranquility's new girlfriend.
I had an idea, like if I was gonna have to intervene when that goblin was bothering you, but didn't. The goblin issue resolved itself.
Yeah, I was expecting that. I was like, well, it's not going to come to anything here.
No, he's just gonna lose his life pretty quick. I like the Medusa though.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on there.
Yeah.
It was very you are out of your league kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Exactly
was-
how this adventure feels so far. Every fight we're in, we're like, we're not equipped to handle this.
I was so tempted to make a move on the Medusa.
I thought you might. That session you missed with the imp, I was like, and Rick was like, yeah, she's only wearing like a little pouch. I was like, oh my god, if Toussaint was actually here, what would actually happen?
I think I might have missed that part.
Oh yeah, I think at some point she like pulled something out of her pouch, and Rick was like, and that's really all she's wearing. And I was like, oh man, oh man. Toussaint would have been like, now I have a use for my fuzzy handcuffs.
They'd be too big.
I'm sure he could get creative.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh no, not fantasy. Come on, Fantasy Grounds, don't do this to me.
So
What?
now I just have to save up enough money to get a gun, and I can use guns.
A gun.
Yeah. I wonder what that's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Every time I reconnect my laptop to my other screens, Fantasy Ground gets lost. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit and reconnect.
That's fine. I'm back. Waiting for everyone else to be back.
Welcome
and then
back, Rick.
Thank you, Trister. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. It's good that you're good.
Mm-hmm. I have cracked open a cold one. I have the boys.
With the boys? Yeah, great.
Yeah. You guys are my boys. It's all great.
Nice. Oh, what is our server again?
It should be in your recents.
No, because I have two different versions. So
I
it's like,
believe it was pinned in our Discord. I was looking at the pins the other day.
Yeah, I think it's pins. There it is. Second pin in Towers of Dreams.
pins.
Demi's back.
He's back.
Hey.
Hey.
Ooh,
It
wait,
works. Yes, it works.
So
I don't know if we're
Obviously-
waiting on anyone now.
Wunderbar.
All right. Well, we're back. Oh, the.
Are we though?
Oh man. Oh, there it is.
Trying to connect. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I lost
No
tabletop
problem.
audio for a sec.
same here.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm totally not prepared for this. The trap we are walking into. Oh lord.
What
It's gonna be
trap?
something.
Psh.
Sure.
Corella is going to show up and she's going to surrender to the rightful authorities because she realizes she's wrong.
Of
Sure.
course. Of
Of
course.
course. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that totally makes sense.
And she's gonna be like, "Wow, Ebony, you're so amazing and handsome too."
So
And
I've wow, I've just thought I would love it if this campaign had a like, you know, like some like cartoons and like animes had where they were like each episode would be introduced by one of the characters giving a recap of what's just happened.
Oh yeah.
I would love that for this, just because the stories would be so skewed depending on who you
Oh my
ask.
God.
If you guys want to
Every
write
time,
up recaps instead of me, that's fine. Just
I'll
decide
think
who
about
does
it.
it.
I mean, if any of us want to do it as just for fun during downtime, sounds
Oh my
great.
god, that would be fucking hilarious. Next session, I describe the orc as this young, lovely lady instead of just this big, nasty ass orc.
sounds like you've got the next one.
Shit.
Hey.
Is everyone
Everyone in
connected?
this-
Ryan, are you alive?
I'm trying to connect. It's having problems.
What's it saying?
There it goes. It just stalled. I just restarted it. Now it's connected.
Okay.
On tabletop. All
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Slowly marching forwards. Right?
Look around. I wonder if anyone's here. I'm sure. And I look at Eldrin. I'm sure you could use some of the supplies here if this place is as abandoned as we thought it was. Look at
Yes, like-
Girga.
We could even fashion ourselves another meal. In fact, I want to take some of the ingredients, if that's okay. Like, just snatch it really quickly.
Okay, what are you trying to snatch? What are you snatching?
All the stuff that, do they have any like cheese maybe?
They got some
anything that
really.
would
They
fit
got
in
some
the
wax
backpack.
covered cheese. They got some wax covered cheese.
Nice.
Get,
Okay, then I'll have some cheese.
Wow, you get
Can I-
you get 12 small wheels of cheese. I rolled 2d6 and got 2 6s, so you get a lot of cheese.
Which is-
Love
Can-
cheese,
can I
or
d-
maybe they
can I-
don't love cheese.
Can I determine whether how many people might have been using this kitchen, or how many people were?
Make a
Cook for
survival
him, sketch-
make a survival check.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this.
Included in that, could we also ascertain like how recent everything in here looks? Like I know it's
Yeah.
hardy stuff, but
With the 16, like this is enough enough food to sustain at least humans, like a good half dozen to a dozen, maybe. And this is just at the entrance. Yeah.
This could have supported at least 12, if not more, human beings. There's going to be a lot of people. in this
And there
place.
were there was recent activity, maybe within the last few hours. Like
I don't know.
there's a bucket that's still filled with like soap bubbles and grime that hasn't been spilled out.
Is there tea?
No, they don't have, no, they don't have tea.
Damn it!
I don't know how it is done nowadays, but back when I was a younger man and in the army, if we knew the enemy was close but didn't know anything about them, we would send a scout ahead to gather intelligence. Yes.
Anarchist immediately looking pointedly at Aldrin.
I look at Aldrin and I look at Girga.
Oh, shit, when were you in the army?
Oh, it's a long story, and a very long story. Maybe I should tell it to you sometime, Ebenezer. We can do it after we survive this.
Oh, yes. Just surprised, but yes. Survival seems the most apt thing to do.
I suppose we are all full of secrets, aren't we?
I mean, that is a part of living, especially when you've lived as long as us, right, Ebenezer?
Well, I don't know how many interesting secrets I actually have, but you know.
No story time. What about you, son? I mean, I could go ahead, but I doubt I have your cunning and, might I say, limberness.
Oh, you have no idea. My problem, of course, is that when I die, no one will know.
That is true. I mean, I think a solution to that maybe is not dying.
Oh, if only it were that easy. These dogs, if I suspect these dogs are here again, I cannot resist them.
Guys, I need to pause everything. I've just realized Timo is playing a French guy who hates guard dogs. Has anyone seen the South Park film?
I fucking hate guard dogs. Oh man! I wish I'd realized sooner. I'd have made the butt full joke.
Oh my gosh, this is the best.
I'm gonna open this door now. Oh my god.
Maybe we stay together, but hunker down, be quiet. Make yourself small like a mouse.
Well, that was not quiet at all.
That
What are you
seems
saying?
like a
That was-
reasonable plan.
So forward, another hallway goes, and you see what looks like minecart tracks.
Yeah.
What in the world do you think they were doing here?
My name.
Come on, it's okay. Hi, Girga.
All right.
This tunnel is well lit by ever burning torches or ever burning lanterns every 30 feet or so. You can see down its entire length.
I don't see a cart or anything, do I? Oh yeah, way down there. Okay.
At the far south end.
Oh boy. This is interesting.
I will quickly check up here. Please
Yes.
do.
If you're
I think
going
we should all stealth.
do,
at this
do
point.
all want to do a stealth check?
I do.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody. I'm gonna do a thing for everybody.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, do I get my roll? My previous roll?
Dude, he did roll really good. I think he
I
deserves
believe
it.
he's just doing like group stealth, so we succeed or fail as a group.
Oh,
Maybe.
Maybe.
And Girga gets a 12.
nice.
Alright.
So Toussaint, as you're stumbling through, your stomach starts to feel a little gurgly, and from that gruel this morning.
Oh, goblin shit.
Perhaps you should go find a. Perhaps you should go find a quiet spot for a little bit. Alleviate yourself, make you feel better.
please
There's-
tell me he farts loudly. Like that's what blows our stealth roll.
And Ebenezer. Wait, why does Ebenezer have an armor stealth penalty? Oh man, I don't
Why
know.
do I have an armor?
That's a good question.
Major armor.
I should.
I mean, it doesn't actually apply a negative, but I think that might be what's causing it.
Yeah, you have stealth disadvantage check for some reason.
No
There we
idea
go.
why.
I fixed it. Well, regardless, I need to grab a screen cap of this. All right, can I just drag this?
I
Oh,
want to
oh.
look, but I'm not going to.
Oh,
You got 2 nat 1s.
oh my God.
So good
That's
campaign, guys.
I'm sure this will be a nice and friendly, pleasant adventure, and these people are totally understanding. I mean, I did knock, right?
I'm sure the drugs have kicked in.
All right, so Aldrin takes the initiative to go to the north end. There it opens up into what looks like a rougher cave.
I see it. Can I peer around the
No.
corner? Can I use my eyes?
Gimme, give this.
God, be patient, man.
This
Sorry,
this
please,
area is not. Do you have dark vision? I don't think you do.
No, I do not. No.
Okay. So you can see a ways into it, but it's pretty dark. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
It's sort of a rough cave. There's some like some rusted pickaxes and buckets nearby.
Oh.
But you
okay.
can't see very far into this cave actually.
Doesn't seem nothing of note then. So yeah, he's gonna go back down to the party, rejoin the party, and says, "The North Cave seems to be just a mining area. Nothing much of note. Should we check the south before we further proceed?"
I just want to see what was down here.
Many doors, I see.
There are many
I
paths,
just-
Ed boy.
Sorry, God, Rick.
Say, when I was in the army, you always check your flanks because you don't know where the enemy may be, and if you move forward recklessly, you can be encircled and slain.
That is wise. Come.
You're
You
a
took
fucking
the-
bastion of wisdom all of a sudden, aren't you?
I'm a very wise person.
You should
Let's
respect
see.
one who with more experience. They can tell you much. Come, Girga.
Trying to say something.
No. No.
Good.
I don't want to keep my mouth shut. Shit.
Ebony, be careful. Don't
Yes.
stray too far.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
But
So partway
Sorry?
down this tunnel, there's an open area. Let's see. You see a body, sort of just on the ground in the middle of this room.
Like middle of the tracks or like middle?
Yeah, middle of the tracks. So like right here. And from the looks of it, judging by the wood and metal, it's a warforged. Pretty rusted over.
I check on him. Is he has the light?
How do you check on it? Like
For a pulse?
Well, no. I'll roll him over, see if like his main components are online. See if
okay,
they're still
nobody
close,
move.
oh shit!
So as you
Sorry,
touch the
guys.
body and go to roll him over, you find that your hand is stuck firmly to this body. Its form begins to shift and change, and it
Wait,
strikes out at you.
Oh no! Is this a
companion,
mimic?
tell me your
This is
boy.
a mimic.
Oh, you daddy! Oh.
I didn't trigger it this time.
Yay.
I feel like this
Step
is.
on the. You didn't jump on the table this time.
I feel like this is oddly appropriate for what the fuck.
All right, so this one, they are getting a surprise round.
Yeah,
God.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
It's really not, but yeah.
So
there's two of them?
All right, so let me do this first. So let's see. You are adhered to it. So let's see. You are grappled. Ability checks made to escape the grapple have disadvantage. So yeah, the Warforged corpse begins to shift and move, and then, like, this glob of black stuff, this black pseudopod, comes out of its back and goes to smack you. Smacks you.
Ow.
8 damage. Alright. But then, as it does that, Ebonier, before you see one of the, like, sconces on the wall with one of the ever-burning, ever-bright lanterns. The ever-bright lantern just drops. And
Dear God!
This plaque on the wall begins to move and shift and strikes out at Aldrin. Ooh.
Aldrin, look out!
Oh.
Oh.
And smacks him in the back, and he is also grappled.
Can
All
I do
right.
a thing?
What? I wish you had said.
Sorry,
Okay, what?
Ironhide? Would Ironhide work? Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Oh, thank the Lord.
You have to use 3.
Yeah, I'm definitely use 3. So 1, 2, 3.
All right. There you go. I restored your health. There, you're fine. Toussaint, it's your turn.
I think Toussaint is gonna grab his bow real quick, and try to get a bead on this thing that's attacking Aldrin.
It's sort of
assuming Ebonier's
attached
in
to the
way.
wall. Yeah, Ebonier and Girga are going to give you half cover.
So he's gonna like maybe move over there.
Let me lock tokens. There we go.
Yeah. And line up a shot, but like be trying to aim around Ebonier and just shout, "Monsieur Rostand, get out of the way!" And ready an attack for when he's cleared.
All right, Aldrin. You are, I guess you're not grappled, because you managed to iron defense it.
Iron defense it.
Yeah.
What does that sound? What does that look like when he does that? It's
Can I
just a
describe
sound?
it?
Yeah, sure.
So when it kind of activates, I guess, my skin doesn't really change color too much, but it kind of has this like glarish luster, and it kind of gives off the sound. If metal attacks it, then it gives off the sound like metal against metal. But I don't know what this thing is, so
It's not metal. It's probably
Okay.
more like a dull thud.
Yeah, dull thud.
Wow.
Was that a
So that-
sneeze
that-
or your impression of a dull thud?
I was gonna say it sounded like a bullet deflecting off something.
So yeah, Aldrin, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just so Aldrin just kind of like recoils in shock, and then bonus action lets loose his soul knives while his hands are in the air, and then brings them both down to try and hit this creature as he sees Ebony is in danger.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I should have.
Yeah, just drag and drop the 16 onto the mimic. There you go. That's a hit. Your soul knives carve through it. And that's good damage. And thanks to the
Good.
psionic nature of your soul knives, are not stuck to it.
Wunderbar.
Ebonier.
All right. Does Ebonier know that if you attack these things, you get stuck?
Roll a nature check, I guess.
Nature check.
Roll a knowledge dungeoneering check.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll-
I mean, I don't want to metagame this too much.
Roll
That's why.
a nature check. Yeah, many shapeshifters of this sort tend to be pretty sticky so that creatures cannot get away from them.
Okay, so Ebonier knows this and freaks out and like immediately kind of tumbles backwards, and he'll do a disengage action,
Okay.
and then we'll go back here, like
All
that.
right. Toussaint, you
And
can use
that-
your ready to action. Your ready to attack.
Alright.
As soon as Ebony gets the way, you let fly,
Uh,
and that hits.
wow, nice. Sneak attack.
You
right?
got your sneak attack.
Sneak
Yep.
it. Yep.
thing. Now I'll do that thing.
Yeah, you hit it. It's got like several eyes on it. And you hit it right in one of the eyes, in this sort of amorphous mass.
Nice.
Not today, goo.
All right, Ebonir, what do you do?
That was my action, and I don't have a bonus action, so
All right,
it's me.
mimic time. It's going to. It is going to pseudopod Aldrin again.
Oh,
No, it's actually going to attack Girga
lovely.
and miss. I'm going to use a complication point.
Oh, Girga!
Use him while you
Here
got
we
him.
go.
Use him while you got him.
So always use them, basically.
Yeah, for 9 damage, she actually has to make a... Ooh, massive damage in play.
No!
This is where we learn that she's not badass. She's
yeah.
like just like level 1.
Oh, I need to open a thing to get the... give me a sec. Actually,
So how about that weather, guys?
Oh god, hot. We're all gonna die.
grab
man.
my DMG.
The weather's almost as hot as the sun.
That's treasure.
Agreed.
I mean, let's not go crazy here.
And that is modifying a monster, which means mass damage should be
Nope. Touch.
somewhere...
Touch.
Somewhere... in dog training. It's madness.
Yes, sorry.
That's fine.
So I was on the phone to someone at work
How dare you.
recently, and I mean it's part of my job. So,
There you go, Joe.
but I was like looking stuff up on their account, and while I was doing that, they just started talking to their baby, and I was just like, I want to concentrate, but I can't because you like
That's great. Oh
you're
lord.
making baby noises here, and it's pretty good.
What if she wasn't talking to her baby and she was just trying to, be or he or she was being condescending to you? Just,
I
like,
mean,
take
well,
her in the
if
face.
so, then I was doing a great job.
Oh, look at you, you grab it together. Oh,
So,
God.
hit by that massive damage, he is stunned for a turn.
Oh,
No!
Gaga.
Girga!
Alright, let's see. Tranquility. You are
So-
grappled.
Tranquility is not the smartest man. Seeing his hand is stuck on this, he's going to try to bring his... Can I bring a knee into this thing? Can
Oh,
I
for
try
sure.
to unarmed
Oh,
attack it?
for sure.
So he brings his hand up, realizing, oh shit, he's stuck him. Ha! Knee it, and oh god, this is gonna be horrible.
It's a miss.
So
So yeah, you
One miss.
need the ground, and just you everyone hears the scrape of metal on stone, and it's really unsettling.
Oh,
and he
oh,
tries
that
to bring
must hurt.
he tries to bring his elbow down on top of it, just like bad creature of his free arm, by the way.
That hits.
And I'll roll the damage. Ah, yeah.
You heard it a little bit.
Bad creature. Please tell me my arm's stuck.
All right, Annika.
Okay.
Oh, is my arm not stuck? Okay, cool.
It is, but like every part of your body is a weapon. So,
Right.
all right, Annika, what do you do?
So it could be worse, basically. Let's put that back. We're gonna remember where my shit is. No, let's not take a risk. We'll drop down to one knee, unslinging the thunder cannon as you do. As she does, not as you do, just casually unslinging your thunder cannons. Aiming
Well, it's
through
too soft.
You don't know my life.
aiming through the legs of like 3 people at this mimic that is grappling Tranquility.
You get a beat
just
on it.
taking a shot.
And you hit. Don't got to worry about
Hmm.
cover because you got sharpshooter now.
Yeah, isn't that
And-
great?
Sharpshooter, you
Nice!
do.
Wow.
Nice.
Plus 15. Do you have... Plus 15 doesn't seem right.
Wait,
Plus
what?
15? Where do you see plus 15?
Oh, God,
It
what am I
equals
doing?
15.
Yes, thank you. I'm an idiot. But yes, you hit it for 21 damage. Just this
I love the thing.
this loud boom that hits it and splatters a bunch of its weird amorphous body all over the place.
I love
And
the idea that
she's going to shout out, stealth's probably not an option, guys.
Girga.
I love the idea that she shoots it. It goes right through my piece of clothing where she knows my body isn't. It just hits the thing like, oh.
Alright, she's grappled
What
and
is-
stunned.
Yeah.
She's no longer stunned. Alright, this mimic is going to...
Please no.
Let's see, shift over here,
Ah!
and is going to... Let's see, what should it do? Aldrich's not grappled. Well, he's gonna bite Tranquility.
Ah!
A huge maw, or a maw of devilish teeth bite into... Well, I didn't roll to attack.
Undo that damage.
Yeah, you managed to wiggle your way out of taking that attack.
Right. Basically, I see this thing. It has me on my back after shifting, and I just more or less use my
Except
legs.
for I spent a complication point, and it bites down into your legs. And moves you.
Lol.
Shut up! You're on my team.
So you're doing
that
very
helped.
bad. Creep.
Oh,
What does
shit.
creep do?
Oh, cool. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, Creep, seeing the commotion going on, and he just stands there. He kind of moves back behind Annika and kind of leers over her shoulder a little bit, and stretches out his long, decrepit hand over Annika's shoulder and casts Frostbite directed at this mimic too.
All right.
Oh, how does he cast this?
Let's see. Frostbite. I can do it really quick.
You the best.
So he's got. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So. Wait. Target has disadvantage.
Succeeds the save, like I hate
Why does it have a save and an attack?
I have
It's
no
just.
idea.
It's just a save.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
it's a
see.
save,
Should
okay.
have no attack. There we go. So yeah, with Frostbite, it shrugs off that cold damage without a care.
He then slowly retreats his decrepit arm back into his sleeve.
Man, you do creep better than Jules does creep.
Toussaint.
That arrow worked pretty well. I think
It did.
Toussaint's gonna like rapid fire another one.
That is a hit.
Nice.
So
And
you
a
have.
nice big bonus.
He's got 20
Yeah.
dex, and +2 proficiency. He's also got +2 from the weapon master feat, which I have give a fighting style on top of its normal benefits. So it's actually worth taking.
Nice.
Man, that all of a sudden shit.
So yeah, you strike and hit another eye, and it lets out a little.
I like it.
All right, Aldrin.
Yeah, as the arrow flies at this creature, Aldrin's gonna come while its attention is distracted by it. It's gonna come behind and just kind of put his lightsabers at hip length and just stab it into the back of this amorphous creature.
All right.
Fucking creep. Not anymore.
That's a hit.
And then. Oh, lordy.
Nice.
So you
Nice.
stab into it, and your soul knives begin to fluctuate, sort of like for like a wavelength getting wider and wider before it just pops and
I try to
covers.
shield myself.
Yeah, it covers you and Girga in mimic bits.
Oh,
Girga,
this
help
is
me.
gross. I turn around and kind of wipe my face off on Tranquility's shoulder, and then I just do like a sidestep round to this side of the mimic. It's kind of not even looking at the mimic, just kind of blades dancing everywhere, and I take up a parry.
My arm is literally pinned under this thing and it's chewing on my shoulder. I don't think you have enough time to exactly wipe your face on me.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, then yeah. Instead of taking the parry stance, he just kind of moves his blade with his right hand and just kind of gives a kind of whirlwind attack, I guess.
All right.
It's bonus action.
So that is another hit. Give yourself a negative equal to your dexterity on this hit, just so it's easier. Oh wait, you have an offhand. Never mind. You got it set up. Okay.
I got it set up.
Ooh. And you slice it a little bit with your soul knives. Ebonir.
So Ebonir, having gotten his distance and seeing his friends getting really slaughtered, including Tranquility, turns back around. And he's going to run past Toussaint, come up right next to Girga, and he lifts up his trusty library stamp and will attack with a firebolt. This one's going to come out, and the words are misspelled because he's panicked. It's supposed to say late, but it says L-T-A-E.
It says latte.
Yeah, I was thinking latte.
Latte.
And I was like, I thought you were a tea man.
So a bolt of coffee flies from your stamp and just scathes this mimic for 9 damage.
Oh.
So yeah, it's got. You just hear this like It's just this. You just throw magical coffee onto it.
The latte transforms into a fine cup of coffee. I love that.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Tranquility. You're looking pretty bad.
So with my arm basically stuck to this thing, and it's chewing on my shoulder, I'm going to just bring my whole lower body up and just knee it twice, trying to get it.
All right.
Just down, doggy. No! Please stop!
That's a miss.
Die! Oh God.
That's also a miss.
I use an action point. Jesus.
This is tragic.
All right, you get 1 hit, and I get a complication point back.
Oh,
So okay, guys, we're still at a net gain on Rick for this
You
encounter so far.
deal 5 damage.
And so as this thing's chewing on me, my voice box being kind of cramped in his mouth. Help me, please, my friends.
Annika.
Yeah.
That Warforged you spent all that time repairing is in deep trouble again.
He will be in deep trouble when he gets back to me, and I'm going to teach him the amazing idea of not touching everything that he sees. But for now, we're going to pop another shot in that mimic.
And you pop a shot in it indeed.
Lesson that Damien himself has not yet learned.
So another blast from your thunder cannon and a small explosion off of it, putting mimic bits everywhere, but it's still alive. Oops.
And she's going to check over her shoulder to make sure that this noise hasn't immediately attracted someone from behind.
Not yet. Girga. Girga gonna run up and give it what for?
How dare it touch Tranquility?
Yeah, it's touching her man.
She's hefts up her big axe. Oh wait, yeah, she's not grappled anymore.
Please.
All right.
Be careful with my arm. It's underneath this thing.
All right, I'll roll for it. That a hit.
Nice.
Brings down this great axe and slams into it, and it splatters all over the room, covering Tranquility, Aldrin, and Girga in more mimic bits.
Oh, again. Close.
Oh God, why, Rick?
Because
Rick, please.
it's labeled ooze.
This is my third finest suit as well. Ugh, this is never going to come out.
I just want to say that it's labeled Ooze as the title track on my 3-inch Tusks album.
That's not.
You're chaining them now, man.
Just China. This is the next stage. Oh my gosh! Next
The
thing
combo.
In his final form.
they're saying.
So Tranquility just lays there seeing his arm that's trapped underneath this thing is now bent and broken. His fucking chassis is just all formed of cut up and chewed on. I look like the epitome of a dog's chew toy.
Aldrin comes and just kind of tries to pin you down slightly so you don't move. Don't move. Don't move. If you move, your concussion may get worse. Thinking you have a concussion.
As the metal bit on my forehead just falls off, clink. I don't think I need to worry about that.
Then stay still, and he gets some bandages out of his bag, and then he kind of puts them back in his bag and says, "These won't work. We need some more stuff." And then he gets some glue, or like, I guess surgical glue, and tries to repair the holes in his arm and chest using mend wounds. For some reason they will not roll.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Three psychic points for mend wounds.
All right. So you drag off the heel under mend wounds. Oh wait, 1 second.
It doesn't show.
What
And then
does that look like? Oh, okay.
one. Oops. Okay. Here, I'll do it really quick. And then you right click when you're dragging from it, and then drag it on him.
Well, I feel better. Jeez.
So what does your psionic healing look like?
Oh yeah, it doesn't actually look like much, to be honest. It's literally he applies the glue, and the glue kind of gently glows slightly, and in his eyes, though it's really hard to see if you're not trying to look at it, is the faint plus of healing that kind of imprints on his iris momentarily.
You've got red cross eyes, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically. But it's really hard to see.
When I see the holes, man, I'm like, wow, this glue is amazing. I need more of it.
Where did you get such equipment? That I've never seen a healer's kit do that.
I bought it at the bazaar when you guys were buying your potions and such. I thought it would make time in handy, and it has.
Man, the amount of bullshit is amazing, but I love it.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. Yes. And then
Does
Evanir
anyone
will...
else have
Go
any
ahead.
wounds?
Girga. Girga looks hurt.
Girga was pretty heavily hit.
Toussaint is going to speak up. I do not. I would just like to say.
I mean, you look as fine as ever.
Oh, thank you.
Evanir's gonna try very carefully to search the goo of the leftover pods. Very carefully.
What form they had taken sort of dissipates, and it's nothing but sort of this viscous black goop of a mimic's true form. Even the teeth and eyes dissipate back into this ooze.
Is this handy to anyone?
I mean, if you can
Creep,
store
I'm
some
sure-
and see what I can do.
I'm sure Creep just comes up and says, a sample.
No, he comes up and says, I am Creep.
Well, I do have this empty oil flask.
That'll do.
I sort of tentatively pass it to Creep.
Creep happily takes it, chanting, "I am Creep," as he pours the ooze into his own flask.
Alright, so you guys have a flask of mimic ooze. That could probably use for something. Anything to do with shape-shifting, It's not powerful enough to make like a permanent item. You might be able to make like maybe a potion to disguise self or something with it. Potion of alter self. Which might come in handy.
Can I heal Girga?
Should we put that on the party
Yeah,
sheet?
you can do the same method. No, well, sure. Well, we're on creep sheet maybe. I'll put it in the party sheet.
Okay.
Drag it into creep sheet, and then we will not tell him why he has it.
We should do that.
Ricky said approximately. We're somewhere between 3rd and 5th.
I need.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been less clear.
You're welcome. I'm always happy to incorrect you.
Oh shoot! I have 4 key points now. Cool.
All right. Yes.
Good
Flask
luck.
of Mimikyu is now in the party journal.
Thank you. What's in this room besides these carts?
There are several crates and a sort of shelf filled with all manners of tools. Pickaxes, hammers, that sort of thing. Most of the hammers and pickaxes are pretty rusted. If you spend a minute going through the room, you might find something of use. Who knows?
I mean, we need to scavenge all we can. Aldrin will keep a lookout for anything that is coming.
All right,
Yes, I
Aldrin.
will also.
All right, so Aldrin and Tranquility can both make perception checks while everyone else looks around.
Annika's going to sort of come up behind Tranquility and sort of pop a hand on his like leg, I guess, and just kind of murmur under her breath and give him a bit of a top up. And as part of the murmuring, he can hear her say, "Swear to God, if you keep fucking breaking yourself."
Great.
All right, so looking through one of sort of hidden in a small box in between some of the boxes. The boxes are mostly filled with what looks like maybe ore and scrap metal and such, maybe useless stone. But in a small box in between two of them, you find several gems that look to be worth about 50 gold apiece. I missed the ability to just make a parcel with this, so I'm just going to add it to the 50 GP. Alright, so you've got gems to the party sheet. Probably sell them for a pretty penny.
Will this be enough loot for you?
Who's that towards?
So,
Yeah,
Annika.
yeah, but she's busy talking. Ebonier will just take them, but he will.
So what happens when you name a creature far too close to the setting name?
Yeah, no. Hold on, I have to drag it over 7 times.
Ebenez's Eberron sounds like a wild ride.
Yeah.
It is.
I want to get off Ebony's Eberron Wild Ride.
This ride's got no brakes.
You couldn't have gone on. You must be this tall to ride.
I turned my volume down halfway through that, but I still know what you said, and basically, fuck you.
Should we continue south?
Hey, so Aldrin, while you're listening, you do hear the voices from the south, kind of far off, just echoing through the tunnel, just barely making it out.
Everyone, hide in the corners, quick. I hear noises.
They're not
Girga,
coming
no,
in your
please, not like
direction.
this.
Just you hear soft speaking somewhere off in the distance.
We're
Annika's
gonna
actually gonna run up, head back this way, and because he's not here, gonna whisper to Creep to come with her to check these back rooms.
Aldrin, if no one else will just kind of stay here, even if it doesn't sound like voices are coming towards the direction, just to make sure.
Wait a minute. Where are you? And Ebonier starts pointing frantically in the direction of where Annika and Annika and Creep took off to.
I don't know where's the other way.
I don't
Is
think
that-
we should split up.
Ebony, go check on them. Make sure they are not in danger.
Toussaint, would you come with me?
Of course, I.
We shouldn't split up. Splits up more.
Evanir's
never-
like, he's gonna come up here and he's just gonna hang out here as sort of a watch.
You should never split the party. The party splits. What if we split it 3 times? Eh?
Tranquility. You have to join them. The voices are died down now.
When
Talking, but I can't hear what you're saying.
Really? Is my mic really quiet?
It's probably because you're
I-
actually whispering.
I am actually whispering.
Yeah.
I have you at like 200%, dude. So
Oh man, my bad. I said we should rejoin them since the voices have died down now.
all right, agreed.
So when sorry, you guys finished. I looked away for a sec.
Yeah, we're finished. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I think
When-
everyone is rejoining together.
Oh.
Together.
No, don't start singing. When everyone apparently returns, Anakin's going to sort of turn towards them and gesture down there and go down the corridor and say, like Aldrin was saying, we don't want to leave things unexplored behind us. There could be anything in there.
I thought we were going this direction anyway after we check out the entrances to the bottom of us.
I mean, I'm not an expert, but this looks like dead end.
There is a door at the end of it.
Yeah, there's doors down this hallway. Those white blocks
Yeah.
are doors.
Yeah, I'm aware, but like logic I'm using here, which is probably wrong, is why would you have door, room, door? Like if you have multiple doors, you would assume that they're there for a purpose rather than there to link in or something.
That is a fair point. Okay. You're
Probably
right.
entirely wrong though.
No, it's a good observation. Let us go.
Can I like do a quick search, see if there's anything untoward about anything down here?
Roll a perception check.
I will do that as soon as I find my shit.
It's under P for perception.
Yeah.
Set fire.
Ha! It's fine, guys.
It's great.
You've got a terrible case of tinnitus.
Go was really loud, guys.
We pour paint into your eyes or something.
Let's open this door.
The door opens.
Gun raised. Breaching. Flashbang. Oh shit, flashbang. I'm gonna make flashbangs, guys. I'm gonna figure out how.
The door leads to a hallway that turns to the left. Ahead of you.
I'm immediately wrong, and I regret everything. Annika does not say that. She would never say that.
Annika, what do you see?
It's a corridor. That's not what I was expecting.
What? You were not expecting another room?
I was expecting a room. I just wasn't expecting another tunnel. I thought these would be for something.
Hold, Toussaint. All right. Ebenir kind of is like is not groggily. What's the word I'm looking for?
Grudgingly.
Grudgingly following. Thank you.
You're welcome. I did a degree for that. So, legitimately, I was at work today and someone was asking what a word meant, and someone from behind me just said, "Oh, this guy approached me. He's English," and I was like, "Well, yeah, I was born here, but
God damn. That's great.
yeah." So, I mean, do we want to? I feel like it'd be best to explore here. If stuff looks like it's coming from the south. Get this stuff cleared first.
That is
Yeah.
a good observation.
So Girga kind of stays back and just looks to tranquility. He's like, you should be much careful about touching bodies in the future. The oozes and mimics down in Kyber's Gate have learned to be quite crafty.
I mean,
Good, did
she's,
your
she's
accent
not going to be
change?
careful about touching Tranquility's body later. That's for sure.
Girga, did your accent change while I wasn't looking?
Probably.
Alright, I know. I'm not giving you shit.
It is a terrible disease that so many in this world suffer from.
Yes, I've heard of it. Is it called Rickitis?
Yes. got-
Ricketts, I think it is.
Yes.
Ricketts.
She's got the rickets.
Shall we open the store?
Well, shall we?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
I also
Yeah.
want to point out, Annika's like 3 feet tall in a party that's twice as tall as her. Of course, she sees fucking nothing. There are just bodies in the way all the time.
Shall we?
Can't see anything past you, and it smells like farts down here. Please, help me out.
That's
Toussaint, stop farting.
All right, so the door opens. The original door was made of like iron, but this one is a much finer, more homely wooden door, and opens into a little den. There's a little table, a shelf with some plates on it, a hearth that connects to more of those heat pipes that vent away the smoke and steam and such. However, this room looks largely unused. There's not much dust on the ground, but like the tables, all of the chairs are properly put in and look like they haven't been moved in a while. The plates on the shelf are rusted. They're metal plates and just have not been used at all.
I'm going to take some of those metal plates, actually.
You get
Use those.
some
Is the room
rust.
clear?
You get some rusty metal plates to add to your inventory.
Oh, I'm guessing Aldrin's moved in with then if he's taking plates, so I'm gonna just scoot past him.
Oh, yeah.
Evanir will walk past him.
There is a door to the north and a door to the west, and west, technically.
Is that a fireplace?
Yeah, it's a hearth.
Can I inspect the hearth?
It hasn't been used in quite some time. It's full of ash, but not much in there's not even any like coals or wood for burning nearby. There was a little like metal hot plate on the top of it, which could with a rusted kettle on it.
Oh, I smell the kettle.
Smells like rust.
Damn it.
So, before
Ebenir's
Before we-
grand search for tea.
Yes,
what's up?
answered.
What's up,
before I
dude?
rejoin with the rest of the group, I take a step back and I lean my head out the door. I kind of want to open up my receptors a bit. I want to see if I hear if there's anyone around. I want to make sure that we aren't being fucked with in like a wild goose chase, or like we enter a room, they come out another way or something.
You're saying I would send you on a wild goose chase, Demi?
Yes, actually, I would.
That's fine.
If he was having his chase on it, it'd be cats.
Roll a perception check.
That's the true big bad. A cat. Overlord cat.
So doing this, looking through this, you see that the door on the far end has a... it's not uniform, it's an iron door, but it has a slot, like a looking slot in it. The slot is open, and someone is staring at you.
Shit. All right, so I quickly, using my incredible monk finesse, come here. I believe someone has spotted us.
I mean, they probably heard us too, so...
Where?
Yeah.
Where? Evanir's like jumping around, looking around.
I stop him. No. In the hallway that led to this corridor here. Down at the far end, there's an eye slot for someone to look at us. I believe they've seen us. Maybe this door, and I point to the westernmost door as Girga barges into me again. And we'll say, I believe this room might lead to it, and we might be able to get the surprise.
I'm guessing our stealth checks moot or obsolete now.
They are moot.
Maybe we should try again.
Well, I'm thinking
They kind of know where we are.
So what? Go loud,
gonna-
go proud.
I'ma just try to open this door quietly and like peek through it like a crack.
Ebeneer's gonna step back.
You peek
I'll step
into
forward.
another hallway, another short hallway. This one
Yeah,
has this one has like some small tables on the south wall that have like just oh god, what would even be here? Like old dishes, like old papers that need to be sorted and such. Sort of junk tables.
A new follower.
Yeah. Just gonna sort of put a hand out like in a not a calming manner, but just a chill your beef kind of manner.
Chill your
Just
beef.
Like just hand out kind of a stop.
Yeah, just just hang back a bit, all right? If I'll take a look up here. Keep an eye out though. Just gonna head in. Can I attempt to be stealthy here?
Rick?
I was muted. Yes, roll a stealth check.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's pretty good. Yeah, you are
And
one sneaky little gobbo.
make our way up to this corridor and actually listen at the door before attempting to open it.
Roll a
And
perception
like
check.
examine it a little.
You
I'ma
put
just
your
be
put your ear up against it.
I'ma just be making all these checks for now.
A 14, you listen through it, and you hear nothing but eerie silence.
Then peek it open a crack and have a look.
You open it up into what appears to be a large bedroom with a fairly large bed, nice stands, some dressers, like an armoire, another hearth. This place looks rather lived in. The bed is made. There is a sort of like an artificial flower on the nearby dresser. Well, obviously, real flowers would not survive down here.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Wow. Your accent's great, man. I love it.
I just lost that one. Yeah, no.
No, it's great. I love it. You never change. She's gonna sort of give a thumbs up as she turns back and go, "It's all right. Just a bedroom. Should be fine."
And
Kinda
as she
have a
does
quick-
this, someone walks into the room behind you lot, making no effort to hide their approach.
Oh, okay.
It is a woman wearing dark clothing and a mask that covers part of her face. She has like a rod in her hand. What are you lot doing down here?
Looking
do not
for a
look-
woman.
You do not look like the kind that Corolla would hire.
Oh, excellent. That's who we were looking for. We were
Jeez.
hoping you could.
What was all that
Yes.
noise you were making about? And what are you doing in here? This is Corolla's apartment.
Oh.
Is it now? And Ebeneer starts walked back through the door.
Explain what you lot are doing here now, or my master
We are-
will unleash his wrath upon you.
Ebony, this woman wants to know our purpose.
We have come to settle accounts with Corolla. We shan't be just a moment, and we can deal with her.
She apparently owes a great debt to Ebeneer.
Corolla
You guys are
is-
shit.
She waves the rod in front of her. Corolla is not one to owe debts.
But that is.
I'll
his
just
belief.
beat your true purpose out of you.
Well, I can. I'll stop as I'll hold my hands out and like, I can explain. Look, we have come here simply for one purpose. A friend of ours has gone missing, and we seek answers. There's no need for hostility and violence. No one has to be hurt. I give what we know willingly.
Her lips curl up into a coy smile. Well then, in that case, Corolla has been expecting you. And begins
Well then.
casting a spell.
Ah! Fight!
Okay, can I, like... Are we going to be rolling initiative here?
An initiative is rolled.
Can I, like, use an action point on my initiative to go fucking first?
You could, actually.
Sorry, guys, I know.
It's okay.
No, man. Yeah, go for it. Good use.
Do what you do.
So what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is 3.
Alright, so you have... That makes your initiative to 23. Aldrin still goes first.
Okay, then.
Oh.
So Aldrin, she's casting a spell.
I'm so sorry, Dewey. I really
It's all
am.
right. No, it's fine. It's fine.
So as she casts a spell, Aldrin just kind of jumps to the wall and hugs the wall, and then as he kind of turns, he goes, "Surprise!" No, he doesn't go surprise, but his body language goes surprise. And and he just like swipes at the lass.
Alright.
For non-lethal damage.
Give me those rolls.
I will give you the rolls. Aha! That's no.
You just attacked yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
That's a hit
And that is
for
not...
very little damage.
I
So
hit
as you
myself as well.
hit her, she is surrounded. Oh yeah, you dealt. Why did you deal damage to yourself? Stop targeting
I feel-
yourself. God.
Rick's the older brother. Stop targeting yourself.
So as you hit her, she is suddenly surrounded by flames which launch themselves at you, and you cannot move out of the way in time.
Oh.
Oh no!
And
Oh
take-
no! Not this!
What?
What?
Oh.
How
much-
talk.
How much HP did you have?
I had 3, but I had pushed.
Yeah,
talk on,
there's
so my wound
no
didn't-
way that's.
But I had pushed talk on, so
Now you
my
have
wound is
infinity wounds. How many wounds did you have?
3.
Okay. So set your wounds to 3. There we
It
go.
is at 3.
Don't
Okay.
fucking scare us like that. man.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Good lord.
Shit.
But yeah,
I
you're
was
hit.
running.
You're hit with a hellish rebuke, and take
Oh,
17
no.
points of damage.
Can I action point the hellish rebuke?
If you so wish.
I will do that. Please.
All right. You still take half.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tick off the action point.
We're back at
First action.
9 complication points.
No, I'm at 12 actually.
12. Oh,
Yeah.
What didn't you
used a
use to in that last fight?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was at 11, and then you guys have spent
Oh.
a bunch.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. So yeah, you managed to barely dodge under this wave of fire that apparently in some realm would have instantly killed you.
insane in a different universe. And as he does that, he kind of gets out of the way.
You just
back-
keep
Oh, god damn it!
change your.
It's
You've got
to
you've-
what? To
you've-
what?
To what? To something. I use Alt Insert,
That
or
sounds
Control
so
Insert.
complicated.
but I also replaced my caps lock with Insert. So yeah.
Just buy a better mic.
I have a good mic. I just don't want to have open mic on because that'd be
Well,
awkward.
Mine has a little remote control on it. It's got a mute button, and I. mute
Anyway,
it when it
what do you, Eldrin? What do you do?
So, yeah, he jumps back to the side of the door and puts up a parrying stance.
Okay, move yourself and then.
Tranquility is still grappled, by the way.
Yeah, that happens.
You know,
Alright.
once you go mimic, you never go back.
Tranquility.
All right. He's just a little annoyed at this situation. Like, God damn it, Eldrin. So he'll just fly up right here with the meanest look as I tilt my head downward to have my brows cover more of my glowing eyes and go, "You are making that decision." And I'm just going to hit her as hard as I can in the chest with my fist.
Okay.
Just-
You hit her pretty hard.
That's a hard fist.
And then I'm going to key point and flurry of blows with another punch to her chest in the exact same spot.
I am going to complication point that one.
Oh, well, I got a few more coming, so
You got one more coming. You got one more coming.
Eh.
That is a hit. So you go to hit her, and
Alright.
she managed to spin around and deflect one of your blows, but then you come in with another that hits her square in the chest.
And it's I can never remember which one it is. Oh boy.
Which one are you trying to do? You can click on the dragon next to open hand technique, and it'll.
Yeah,
open up.
I know. That was the one I was checking on. Like I wasn't sure.
Dex
So
to
I'm
knock
going to-
prone, strength to push away.
Right, so I'm going to knock her prone as I punch, and she blocks. She spins, I spin, and I take her knees out from underneath her.
All right.
And
do
with
the save on her.
I did. She failed.
Oh, she did. Okay. Yeah,
So
she's.
when I spin, I'm going to land, and I'm going to have my foot up, ready to stomp down on her throat and go, "Do not fight!" As I want to intimidate her into stopping this fight now before it gets worse.
As you do this, the shadow on the ground around her begins to fluctuate, and a creature rises up.
Bad dog, bad dog.
As she sort of slid out of the way. This creature is vaguely humanoid, although its skin is completely black and it looks as if it's made of shadow. Its lower half just sort of dwindles off into the shadows on the floor, and it has large billowing wings that it flaps lazily. My student will not be brought down by such weaklings as you.
Motherfucker, I'm about to go.
Do you want to do anything else?
I glare at it and go, "We do not have to fight. Just tell us what we want to know."
I will feast upon the energy of your soul. Ebenir.
Okay.
Why?
Ah, man. I'm trying to think, like, what's the best action here?
The one that wins.
I know. This is pretty bad. Okay, let's start off because I don't have a lot of room to operate. So Ebenir's gonna. Oh, you gotta lock my token.
Yep.
Okay, so Ebenir is gonna come here, just 20 feet to there.
Okay.
All right. There's no way to get around Tranquility.
No way.
All right. Seeing this mess, if I took a shot at the warlock in the back, how much cover would she have?
Disadvantage and half cover. She's prone.
Oh, she's prone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to target the Shadow Demon then.
Okay.
And Ebenir, he raises up his stamp and he starts speaking in the snake tongue language again. And just before he unleashes the firebolt, so we're going to use Tides of Chaos to get myself advantage at least. And raises the stamp, which he's awake now, having seen this scary thing, and lets out a firebolt that comes out with the words "denied."
All right, so it is.
-2,
It's half cover. Yep. -2.
but I get advantage.
Right.
All right.
15 hits. So you hit it with some fire, but it doesn't seem really all that effective.
Shit. Ebeneer's kind of like shocked at this, and then we'll move back 10 feet this way.
All right, Annika, you hear some shit going on in the other room.
Yeah. Am I does my stealth check? Am I still hidden?
Yes. Sure.
Am I able to make it to the doorway while still being hidden?
Yes. At least for the time
Good.
being.
Can I see the
Yes.
nasty shadow man?
Yes, you can see the bad man.
Does he have friends on the other side?
I don't get the reference, but maybe.
It's Didney. Don't worry.
Okay.
Didn't you will?
Or Didney. Anyway, in that case, we're gonna pop a shot in and take it, which gives me advantage, yes?
Yep.
In that case, we're also gonna go for a sharpshooter shot.
All right.
Trust me, guys, it's gonna go well. Gonna aim for his face.
Nice.
Ah.
13 just
you got.
barely hits.
I was really hoping you got an actual 20 there. It would have been fucking amazing.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh.
So you fire a shot that goes right near Tranquility's head and hits this thing, opening sort of a hole in its stomach, which then seals back up as it is not very effective against it.
Oh, fuck.
Although the thunder damage is effective against it. Actually, is it? No, it's not. Not even the thunder damage is effective against it.
Oh.
Thunder.
Now it's
He
its
was
turn.
not thunderstruck.
Please,
Nope.
please no.
Oh.
So it is going to, I suppose, attack Tranquility. I just sort of turns back. Get up, you fool. There's work to be done.
You might
So
be
it
a serial.
strikes out at Tranquility. 21. And
Wow.
slices through you, and your brain is racked with pain. You take 13 psychic damage.
Oh, my metal mind.
My mind! It
Wasn't a
then
whole lot to begin with.
let's see. Okay, it sort of fades off. Let's see.
Okay, it fucks off.
No, it tries to. It looks like it tries to fade into the shadows around it, but it is not successful. You can still see it. Toussaint.
Toussaint is pretty attached to his soul. He really didn't like the sounds of what was happening there. So he's just gonna step up here and try to shoot it. Because, I mean, if Annika can do it, he can do it.
Please no.
All right. You have.
Yeah, be chatting some major shit there, friend.
Yeah, you have half cover.
That's the -2.
Look, I'll move. Just please don't kill me.
Drag, drop.
That
fail.
yeah, that misses. Doesn't hit Tranquility, but misses.
He's a bit put off by that. He's gonna head back over there and kind of look at Annika. Any ideas?
I don't know, shoot it some more.
This is not working.
Shoot
All right.
it harder.
So the warlock stands up. Let's see. What is she gonna do?
Little girl.
What's she gonna do?
Little girl, you better sit your ass back down before I make you sit the fuck down.
Wow.
She
Says the peaceful monk.
is going to create something. So where is 15-foot radius? She begins chanting, and suddenly darkness. Oh God! Why can't I drag it? There we go. Sweeps over the lot of you, filling the room.
boy.
Everyone within that area of effect is in darkness.
Magic darkness.
Magic darkness. I'm gonna move.
Oh hell no!
So within the darkness, Tranquility, you feel something move past your legs. And let's see, Toussaint, you are suddenly, let's see here, let me look at the thing for that. You are swiped at. Oh wait, he has advantage. So that is a miss. So something swipes at your feet in the darkness, but you can't tell what. What does Girga do?
Scream something about her tiny metal man and comes over here to help.
She cannot push past you.
Can she come over here, or is that hearth in the way?
The hearth is in the way. Yeah.
All right, then she. Okay. Just over here then. And does she have any kind of throwing item?
She has a single javelin.
I guess she'll hold her turn to hit anything that comes too close to her, or waits for Tranquility to move to finish her move.
Yeah, she waits until she can hear an enemy close to her, and will attack. Then, Creep. What does Creep do?
Creep says something stupid. She fucking smacks him anyway.
So Creep has no idea what's going on. I mean, he has an idea what's going on, but it's just darkness. So he's gonna first and foremost kind of try and... Sorry?
Nothing.
So first and foremost, he's gonna try and kind of find his way around. And trying to go for this door that he saw earlier. Is that a perception check? Kind of wade around the darkness?
He has a rough estimation of where he's going.
Okay, so he's just going to go over here and try and open this door. And smack through it.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So, you know, darkness outside. He's going to ready a spell. He's going to ready a frostbite? Yeah, frostbite. For anyone that he can, or any enemy that he can see when if and when the darkness fades.
Just asking myself how cruel I want to be. It's tough.
You're a monster. Do follow your heart.
Stop it.
Don't
Yeah,
you dare kill me.
I probably will. Aldrin.
Aldrin feels where Tranquility is, right?
Yeah. You can hear him.
Yeah, so Aldrin kind of touches the shoulder of Tranquility, and kind of knowing that this creature was in front of Tranquility before, is just going to swipe my sword. Can I hit the Shadow Demon?
You would have disadvantage, and I'll say half cover for attacking around the corner.
So
Okay, yeah,
disadvantage with the -2, huh?
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna just kind of jab his soul knife kind of through the gap, if you can feel a gap between Tranquility and the door.
All right. So disadvantage -2.
What? Oops.
What?
I don't. What?
Yeah.
You attacked the chick as well.
Oh yeah. Oops. My bad.
Well, you miss regardless.
Okay. And then he's gonna kind of huddle back into his corner, and parry.
Okay.
Yeah, Tranquility. It's fucking dark.
I try to move forward. I try to run forward this way, knowing that she was right here.
You run into the Shadow Demon.
But it's a shadowy substance. But I just run right through it.
You can't. It takes up that space.
Okay, can I try to like push past
You
him?
could overrun or tumble.
Yeah, I
Tumble.
want to tumble.
Tumble would be an action or a bonus action, your choice.
I will use my action to do this.
Okay, so make an acrobatics check. Contested against his. He's not very acrobatic, apparently. Yeah, you
I'm
easily move past him.
And when I get there, I just stop and look at her, as I'm going to more or less bring myself into a ready to fight position, and I'm going to use this as my bonus action, and just my metal plating starts to refuse itself together like, you've made a poor decision.
All right, apply the healing and temporary HP in there.
Where is it now?
Warforged Resolve. There we go.
Yeah, it's just being weird.
Hey, don't use the combat mode. It tends to make stuff disappear.
Alright.
There you go.
What mode do you suggest? Action?
Standard, probably.
Actions, yeah.
Standard mode display actions is the most useful.
So when he tumbles there, he's going to move up and going to be ready to fight her, hoping that her range doesn't end up screwing him over here.
All right, Ebonir, it's fucking dark.
So I have a technical question. If I'm at this square, can I see out of that square?
No.
So it's just dark.
Right.
You are likely to be eaten by a group.
Fuck. Well, that complicates things. So I heard something swipe at Toussaint.
Yeah, you heard something in the darkness, like sort of moving around, and then Toussaint like let out a bit of a yelp.
Oh, I'm not moving. Sorry. I was just trying. I don't know how to cancel this thing. So, all right. So, Ebonir's gonna kind of back up against the corner here.
You emerge from the darkness and find yourself. Well, I guess you're still in pitch darkness because there's no light sources around. So, but this area is magical. Is not magical, at least.
Okay. Ebonir is going to take his best guess and try and shoot whatever the hell that thing is at Toussaint.
All right, you have disadvantage.
If I target it, is that automatic? No.
No, it's not.
Okay. All right, disadvantage. He raises his hand. He raises the stamp and fires out just a flickering light that goes into the darkness, hoping. And it says it's just got a question mark because he isn't sure if he's going to hit it.
You hit it.
Great.
So you hit it and hear a sizzle of flesh and a little squeak within.
Ebonir screams out, "Fire doesn't work!"
All right, so let's. Oh man, this is about as cruel as I can get. So with Creep standing out there in this cave, he hears something let out a gurgle, and then from the darkness comes. Do I really want to do this? Is it right to do this against Joltz when he's not even here?
He skipped 3 weeks.
Stone says no.
Do it.
Do it.
No,
Are you
want
going to tell us when what happens to us is Stone's fault? Because he's been warning us about it.
Yeah.
No, this isn't his fault. This is entirely my fault.
Joltz is out there helping his mother. His mother. You're like, I'm a kill your D&D character.
I didn't want to do that. So, let's see. How much does that not do any damage? It doesn't do any damage. So, several tendrils come out of the cave behind him and wrap around him.
Oh no.
Oh, not this piece of
Oh
and-
no!
And no one knows because we're all in the dark.
Well, we
Oh,
can
no!
hear it. We probably hear Creep screaming.
He screams. Does he scream?
He sometimes does that when he's sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, ah! As he is dragged off, like so. He is grappled and restrained.
Can he use his frostbite?
Yes.
Thank the Lord.
And I guess we'll throw in the bats, too. Bats start swirling around as they are upset by all this activity going on.
Oh God. Jolts, no.
No, he can't use his his readied frostbite. Yeah, he does that, and it has disadvantage on its next attack. Does it have an effect for that? Oh, I didn't want to make it bigger. Actually, like right here.
There we go.
There we go. All right, Annika,
When
you
the
heard
warlock
creep.
takes both.
You heard crepe. That's Toussaint's
Okay.
nickname, not Creep's nickname. You hear Creep like yell out as he's dragged away.
Help me!
Yeah, do you think he would shout out for help or just like scream in general? You know what? It doesn't matter. Annika really doesn't want to go into the darkness, but like, it sounds like. So what have we heard? We've heard Shadow Man saying shit. We've heard Ebony freaking out because fire's not doing much. We've heard stuff being attacked. We've heard Creep screaming. Annika's gonna have to like run in. And she can't see anything. Would it be likely that she would go this way? Do you think like that's the kind of thing like she would notice the open door that wasn't open?
She can echolocate.
Yeah,
right?
no, she can hear Creep like yelling for help. In
Then
that
we'll do
direction.
that then.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
You stumble out into a dark cave and see that Creep is he's just got stuff wrapped around him.
Then we'll run up as far as we can. I'm gonna say, guys, this isn't gonna go well.
No.
No, it's gonna go great. What are you talking
It
about?
never does when these things are involved.
Well, because we're splitting our damage right now.
So you see a terrible creature with a single eye and a wide maw with it looks like just a big stalagmite, but with tendrils whipping out all around it, some of which are wrapped around Creep. And
Then
also some bats are flying around and they're being kind of annoying, but you know, they're bats.
Bats.
Yeah, bats.
We're gonna go big or go home here, guys. Also, she's gonna shout out like, I have no clue what she'd shout out like. Guys, we've got a problem through here. And shoot it
You missed.
for a nothing.
Yeah. So roll damage without targeting anything, so you get rid of that damage
Gotcha.
macro.
How do you?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you only have +1 to your thunder cannon?
Because it's a -5 when I sharpshoot.
Oh, you sharpshooted at it again?
Yeah, man, I wanted big damage.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
go home.
Let's see. So this shadow demon just turns to her and is like, well, he'll probably help out Tranquility. Help out Tranquility. Here he comes. Gonna give a big ol' help. That's a hit.
Look at all that help. Asshole.
Look at this help. Big help. He is then going to try to fade out, and he vanishes. Vanishes into
finally.
the shadows. Toussaint.
That's not a good thing, I don't think.
They're screaming
there
and
is a
yelling
form of
and
bats.
sounds
Oh,
of
shit.
battle from all areas around you.
Yeah, and
Kindly reminder: you have advantage on you have sneak attack on this guy. Oh no, you don't, because you're disadvantaged. Never mind.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Toussaint like somebody swimming at the beach, and like when seaweed touches their foot, he's like, "Something touched my foot," and he grabs his carrying dagger and just like flails.
All right, roll to flail.
I think,
You have disadvantage because you're in
right.
darkness, and it can see in the darkness just fine.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wait, not awesome. The other one.
Whoops! I accidentally into a wall.
Thank
Well,
God.
that hits. Why are you
Nice.
going? Don't do that.
It was an accident.
That's fine. So you hit for a little damage. Oh, well.
Yep.
Well. That's big damage. So yeah, you stab down and you find purchase in this thing's head, and it gives way as it kind of just liquefies. And it just get this face full of like this tarry, disgusting smell.
Never mind. I got it.
Alright, Shadow Warlock time. She is going to have disadvantage, but is going to step over here and give you an old Eldritch Blast.
No.
I'm going to use a complication point.
Oh.
Stop it.
Take 5 damage and are pushed back. And she runs off into the other room.
You're about to have a real bad time. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Alright, he is dead. The bats swarm toward Creep. They move into his
Squeak,
space.
squeak, motherfucker.
Let's make them a little bigger so that we can see Creep, like so. They are going
Weird,
to do
it's
an
still not
attack
voting for me.
against the swarm of bats.
Nice.
They're hits.
They're attacking Creep.
Yeah, they fly and bite at him. Girga.
Is running towards her man.
I guess she's hearing Tranquillity's as he hits the wall. Is like something further about my tiny metal man, and will run straight into him. Like, oh, jeez. All right, and I don't know. I guess she swings wildly, hoping to hit something. Go, Girga! I have faith in you.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So she's gonna dash and get out here and face this Shadow Warlock down. But that was her. Yeah, she couldn't see it, so she couldn't use aggressive. But that's her turn. Creep is restrained.
Can I try and escape?
Yes, as an action, can make a athletics or acrobatics check. Needs to hit a 15.
Oh lordy. So he's going to make an acrobatics check to try and escape from this pain.
He does.
Yeah.
Nice.
He is no longer grappled or restrained as he manages to slip out, probably letting like his cloak go as he gets out of it.
Oh, he looks pretty gross without his cloak though. So
He
Yeah.
looks pretty gross with
It
it.
looks pretty gross. Well, he looks pretty gross always. I mean, really.
Skeletal.
So what does Creep do? That was his action.
yeah, Creep.
He's got
So
movement
Creep,
and such.
So Creep kind of, escapes from the tentacles, and he gently glides away from the swarm of bats and the tentacles. I mean, he does it very, very fast, but because he's practiced a lot in creepily gliding, so he swiftly moves past Annika.
He has expertise in
Um,
creepily gliding.
He has expertise. He swiftly moves past Annika. I can't move him though for some reason
Can't move
because
him?
there's a swarm of bats.
Because of the swarm. Alright. So he is going to take, really quick, he's going to take an opportunity attack as he moves out of the space.
Squeak, squeak, motherfucker.
And that is a hit. Those bats bite at his ass.
He re-enters the darkness.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright. Aldrin.
So yeah, Aldrin just runs out swinging.
Just
Well, he runs
1,
out,
2, 3,
not
4.
swinging, but
That's 20
Oh.
feet of movement.
he doesn't see anything, right?
No.
Can he
drink.
hear any signs of battle?
Yeah, you can hear Girga in the room below having a fit, yelling
Yes.
out some sort of orcish battle cry.
Let's join Girga. So he's gonna run here for the rest of his movement, for his action, and then he's gonna dash. Can I dash there?
Dash where? Yes.
There.
Yes. You could also dash
And he
here.
takes up.
Or
I
here.
will dash there,
Okay.
and he takes up his arms in a panic, and parries. Sets up a parrying stuff.
Tranquility.
Just monk on a mission.
So as you move past there, a creature swipes at you. Let Aldrin go, because he's a fucking asshole. The Shadow Demon. Now let's see, so he has advantage on this. Claws at you. That's a hit.
Action point.
Okay.
Why do I just keep feeding you?
Oh, because they're delicious. So yeah, it swipes at you as you move here. Do you still want to move past it, or?
Yes, I want to keep moving.
Alright.
I think if I defeat her, all this will stop.
Let's see,
Probably
1,
not
2,
really
3, 4,
aware of the
5,
truth.
6, 7, 8. It would take 45 feet of movement to get there because of Girga.
Girga, move your fat ass.
Wow, rude.
That's Timmy. That's not a trick.
No, isn't that a compliment in this day and age?
You could action dash or step of the wind.
Yeah, if I stepped to the wind, I could have. Can I spin multiple keys a turn? I can, can't I?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it then. So yes, I'm going to dash to the wind and go.
I just
like
well,
a
you
fucking
wouldn't-
butterfly over
you
here.
wouldn't be able to flurry because that takes
Yeah,
they
I
both
know.
take up your bonus action.
So with this, I'm going to just punch her as hard as I can in the forehead, hoping to break her concentration with this.
All right.
I got her.
That hits.
Suffer me now, or not.
5 damage,
Well,
and she needs to make concentration. Maintains concentration just fine. All right, Ebonir. The sounds of battle have retreated from you.
But I heard Anika shout out about needing help.
Probably yes.
Okay. So Ebonir is like doesn't know exactly what's going on, but he hears something's going to the north, and he's gonna trust that Aldrin is gonna take care of whatever he has to take care of. So Ebonir's gonna charge right into the darkness. That's 20 feet there.
Yep.
And run right into Creep.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was perfect.
That's great.
And then he's going to, because he needs to know what's going on, so he dashes past Creep. So, and then like gets to here.
Yep, that's 40
And then-
feet.
And then immediately sees that thing. And what is that thing? Can I make a check on what it is?
Make a nature check, probably.
That's not good. Well, nature's not too bad.
Deep within the bowels of the earth of Eberron, strange creatures form. This is known as a roper, which is sort of like a mimic in that it takes the form of something else. In this case, the stalagmite. It uses its arms to drag things closer to it and deliver powerful blows. It is also very tough to damage because its skin is like stone, as it subsists on stone when it does not have any food around it.
Do I know what it's like resistant to or vulnerable to at all?
It's very tough to hit. But
Very tough to hit. Oh.
It's got some tough skin on it.
All right, Ebonir sees that. It's like, ah! And jumps to the right and back to the corner here.
and then that ends his turn.
All right.
Nice knowing you all, guys.
Yeah, here we go. So yeah, you are grappled and restrained.
Fuck it. No action point. I don't want that.
Are you sure?
Rick's gonna end this battle with like 20
Yeah,
action
bad
points.
touch. It can like two-shot me. I'm not having that.
All right. So here's another one. That's another hit.
Oh.
Yeah. So you are grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Yeah.
touch.
Then it reels you closer. Oh, it reels you right up to it, and then chomps down on you.
I am gone, friends.
I will remember.
Oh, I didn't want to use that.
you.
Well, it's same attack roll. It bites down on you, delivering a hefty blow as you yell out in pain. It chomps down on you. Annika.
Okay. Give me 1 second while I remind myself of my stuff. I can disengage as a bonus action, can't I? Okay, can I use my action to try and squeeze free of it?
Yes, you could make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Yes,
DC,
it doesn't have either of those.
You need to hit a 15.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
Magic.
yeah. Anything to do with your bonus action?
I don't know if I have anything I can do with my bonus action.
Shadow Demon.
Please
He's gonna
no.
fly down. He phases through the wall.
Why?
He's got his sights on you, man. He's got his sights on you. Misses
Oh,
though.
thank God.
I've got all these complication points though.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he hits you.
Yeah.
I need to spend them. I need to spend them sometime.
Yeah, might as well.
You are knocked down by racked with pain by this creature's strike. Toussaint, you hear a metallic clank coming from somewhere in the distance.
yeah, and he heard Ebeneer shouting, and like, there's so much going on. Having heard Ebeneer, I think he's going to head this way.
Okay,
Uh,
that's 25.
I'll just go with the full for 30.
You see, some
And,
terrible creature has its tendrils wrapped around Annika.
Ah, shit. He'll dual wield, have his short sword in the other hand now. Bonus action dash.
The bats.
Get like
Bats.
at least that far.
Yeah.
And yeah, I will be with you in a minute.
It should be mentioned the bats very obviously don't have any reach. They're just a bunch of bats spiraling around in that space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 5 feet. Well, I guess it'll get me there.
No,
And-
you need to be one left, actually, right? For sneak.
What?
No one else can be within range for you to have sneak, right, on the bats?
Oh, so it's attacking
No.
the bats.
Yeah.
Well, no one can be within 5 feet of the creature.
Of you. It's of you.
Is it of me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was
Well,
of the creature in... Let's see. Other than your target is within... Yeah. It was originally within the target in the Unearthed Arcana version, and they changed that.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then, while I'm there, I'll make my attack on these bats.
Alright. Attack the bats.
Take that bat. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a 1.
I mean, I've got this inspiration here.
Yeah, use it. You gotta say use it before you roll.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, then I guess I'll use the last 5 feet of movement to get there afterwards.
Alright. Shadow Warlock. is going to. Wow, she's out of spell slots. Oof.
Oh no.
Is going to Eldritch Blast with disadvantage Girga. And misses. I'm gonna use a complication point against Girga again.
Wow.
I got so many. I can just use them. Use them if we got them. Let's see. She takes massive damage again. She saves though, and is pushed back 10 feet, and then moves over here, so as not to be as surrounded. Although that's not going to help all that much. All right, swarm of bats. It's going to fly into Toussaint's space. They're really fucking pissed. They are super pissed. And they are gonna bite at him. Let's see. I don't want to target the swarm bats. I want to target Toussaint. Can I do that up there? No, I can't.
I can use my reaction to add my proficiency to my
Yes.
AC. Should I need to?
It misses you. They swarm around you, but can't get past your studded leather.
I like it.
All right, Girga. She's still up.
Attack me, Girga. I love
Yeah,
you.
she's probably gonna attack the Shadow Demon. Swipe. That's a miss.
No.
Oh my god.
Creep.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Creep is seeing everyone just run past him back to thing.
Well, he's not seeing shit. Everyone's just sort of pushing
Feeling.
Creep out of the way.
Feeling everyone run past him,
He
he's
just
gonna
keeps
move
they
forward.
just keep shoving him around.
Yeah, I mean, he likes it, and he moves forward a bit more. Going to reach out his tenderly hand, and cast Frostbite on Zeropa.
All right. Fails.
Yes.
Takes 4 cold, and apply the effect to it. As it's
What's the effect?
It has disadvantage on
Disadvantage
its
next
next attack. So yes, just creep the effects. Oh, you've got it on there. Okay. Anything else?
He kind of the wall is kind of like a straight stone, but somehow he manages to slink into it in a weird way, coming one with the shadow. And that'll be his turn.
I don't like the grating of rocks. It fucking creeps me out.
All right, Aldrin.
Yeah, Aldrin just sees this Eldritch Blast hit Girga. He just whips out his soul knives and just kind of does a whirlwind attack, trying not to hit the unconscious Tranquility, and trying to spear this. That's Creep's page. Trying to spear this Shadow Warlock for non-lethal damage in the face.
All right. Attack her face. That's a hit. For 12 damage, she's looking pretty wounded. She maintains concentration, although it doesn't matter because no one's in that room anymore.
And then he whips around with his other hand with soul knife, using inspiration, try and hit this last.
All right.
Last bow is particularly inspired because he remembers being in darkness and it's not fun.
Oh ho 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 ho.
You could hit advantage. You don't
Sorry,
gotta roll
I
twice.
keep forgetting to.
Yeah. You'll learn. You'll learn. We'll just keep reminding you every time.
You get
Every time.
So yeah, you swing around and hit her and knock her mask off. You can see that she's kind of scarred. She has one eye that's completely black and the other this vibrant blue. But she's got like a lot of scars on her forehead and such. And with the last one, you strike through her face and she drops.
Unconscious, right?
Unconscious, yes.
Oh, thank Lord. Whew.
Oops. Didn't want to do that. Let's see. Pointers. Remove pointers. Alright, Tranquility. has his death saves. He's got success. Ebonir. The darkness has... well, you can't see the darkness because you're kind of next to the door, not in it.
Yeah. So Ebonir now, like, watching everyone run past, will come up to here. And as he runs past, one more step. And as he runs past Creep, he's like, "Don't hold back, man! This is not the time!" And then we'll raise his... Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, we'll raise up his stamp and we'll plant his feet and power through and give us 3 scorching rays to this Roper.
All right.
Oh, God. Here we go. Hoping this hits.
That misses. That also misses. That hits.
Got him.
It's a bit of damage. Roll for wild magic. No wild magic. So yes, 2 of the bolts just sort of fly off of this roper. Its skin as thick as stone, or tough as stone. All right. Well, this is gonna be. Yeah. So it strikes out at Creep and grabs him.
Is that a disadvantage?
Should have been.
Yes. Yeah,
Was
no,
it?
it said this. It's a turn Roper.
It got rid of it. All right. So if this one hits, oh wait,
Now it did it.
what did I do? Because I restrained it. Okay.
Oh.
Just didn't apply right. Still, it's gonna. All right. So that's the first one. I'll roll the second one. It tries to hit Creep again. That's a hit. He's grappled and restrained. And then he does it against Ebonir. And that misses. And one last one. That is a hit. You're both grappled and restrained. Let's see. It then reels you all in. And is going to bite eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's gonna bite Ebonir. Chomp. Big chomp. Big chomp. 16 damage.
Fuck.
That, roll Constitution for massive damage.
Constitution save.
Yep, Constitution save. DC 15. That is a failure. So, 5, you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Shit. All right.
Annika, you're having a bad day.
Yeah. I'm restrained, aren't I? So I can't. I
Correct.
can't really attack this thing.
You can attack, you'd have disadvantage, though. It doesn't look very injured either.
Yeah, but I'm having problems, man.
Oh, yeah,
hell,
you're-
we're just gonna try and. We're gonna.
There's no good choices at this point.
Yeah.
We split the party. We split damage. We're kind of screwed right now.
We're just gonna have to try and take a shot at it then.
All right.
Try
All
and
those
stick
attacks
this
after
thing
2
in
with
the
the
face.
healing potion are over there.
Oh,
That is
well.
miss.
Yeah. I guess that's my turn. I could use. I've figured out my bonus action. I can disengage or hide. I don't think that'll work.
No. Shadow Demon is going to go after Aldrin. He's gonna. He's first going to try to hide in the darkness here, or the dim light. And does. He vanishes. He then reappears over here as he sort of phases through everyone and attacks with advantage against Aldrin. It's a 17. He misses, bouncing off of your armor. Toussaint. All right, Toussaint's free. Oh, he didn't attack Toussaint.
didn't attack Toussaint.
Did not attack Toussaint.
You couldn't see through the bats.
I couldn't see him either. I forgot Toussaint was there.
Huzzah! Cloak of Bats will be my new thing. It's time for Toussaint to earn his salt. He's gonna say to hell with these bats. Can't select myself at the moment though. Cool. He's gonna work his way around this thing. And,
Are you disengaging or?
no.
Okay, you're gonna provoke from the bats as you move out of their space. That is gonna hit.
That is.
They bite your ass for 4 damage.
That's rough. So much for the safety of my Cloak of Bats.
Well, even the monsters want Toussaint's house.
Oh. And then I'm going to use my inspiration
Okay.
to make a short sword attack at this roper.
All right. Roll it with advantage.
Oh, I forgot the advantage.
Can you not get further away from us?
I don't know.
Well, you had advantage, so you hit. I need deal sneak
Yeah.
attack.
So yeah, he just like plunges his short sword into it.
Hit an area next to its eye, and it lets out a screech and turns towards you.
And then his bonus action, he's gonna try to prison shank it with his parrying dagger.
All right. You do not.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah. So the bats are gonna whip around at Creep and attack Creep. They're gonna hit Creep. They're doing some damage to Creep. Yes. Girga is gonna run up here and strike at this thing and hit. Bring it down. Bring down the axe. It's resisted, but, what are you gonna do? Creep. What's Creep do?
What does Creep do?
That's a good question.
It is
I
a very
suggest
good
winning.
Going Nova. Yeah, Nova, man.
question. Nova! He Novas. He fires magic missiles at second level.
All right. So drag and drop the don't target anyone. Let's get rid of the target.
Okay.
And drag and drop the damage for magic missile into the chat. 3 damage, so that's 4 bolts, right? All
Yes.
against the roper?
All against the roper.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does 12 damage to the roper. It's looking not actually that damaged yet either.
Ah,
I think it's very strong.
Hungry is the word.
Hungry. All right, Aldrin.
Aldrin kind of is about to raise his hand to strike at the Shadow Demon, but then sees sees Tranquility lying behind him, and instead he just touches him and does some funky healing.
Play that
If I
funky
can.
healing.
My boy. Yep.
Are you having trouble with your actions, or?
No.
There you go.
Why?
All right, Tranquility. Oh, you can drag and drop that under Tranquility.
There we go.
There you go. All right, Tranquility. Your eyes suddenly fly open as you awake. Demi, are you here? Because it's your turn.
Holy shit, I'm awake.
You're
How am I
awake.
awake?
Aldrin
Got
healed
healed.
you. Yeah.
Oh, Aldrin, you glorious man. You.
Girga sees Aldrin's eyes just flash a brilliant red, and then Tranquility is alive, gets up. Aldrin, did you want to use your bonus action for your parry or whatever?
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks,
I
man.
skipped over you
I'm-
kind of fast.
Definitely
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I love ropers just because I know that this party has such a terrible history with them.
The worst.
Awful.
Not even the final battle was as hard as the roper fight. Oh lord.
All right,
So,
Tranquility.
I'm going to beat it with my stick.
You
Wait,
miss.
hang on. I stepped away for a sec. Is the roper still alive?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a moderate.
Okay.
God damn it. I couldn't see its health bar for a sec. I
Bonus
was like,
action.
wait, what?
Kick it. Kick it in the ding ding.
You kick it. It doesn't have one. It just sort of fades off.
I kick it in its ethereal junk.
You do a little bit of damage. This thing is hard to damage.
Right. So it just phases through like, oh, this is much harder. Oh, great. Now I phase through the Shadow Demon.
Ebonir, you are stunned for this
Yep.
turn for massive damage. Roper time. It's going to use its tendrils against, let's see. Melee, that's a melee weapon attack, which is a lot of reach. So it's going to attack Toussaint until, with 4 tendrils. Oh, wait. Oh! So it flails a bunch of tendrils at Toussaint, and you duck and weave and do a rad flip, and it just can't grab you.
I remember the 5Ds.
It is then going to try to bite you, and also misses.
Holy shit.
So yeah,
It's on OP, please nerf.
it goes to chomp you, and you step back just far enough, and it lets out a very frustrated yell at you. I could use a complication point on one of those, but I'm gonna be nice.
This is making me too awesome.
JK, I'm using one on the bite.
No! No!
Should have kept my mouth shut.
You monster.
Take 14 damage as you almost slip away, and then it chomps down on your ankle. You feel your bones just shatter as these teeth sink into
Oh,
it.
no, my bones.
Fuck, that was my favorite ankle.
Annika,
Gonna be honest, shit's not looking great. Oh man, everyone's so injured. Like, I think this thing could, if we don't kill it, just murder us all in the round if it gets good rolls.
yes.
Now we're just gonna play to the dice gods. We're just gonna try and shoot it again.
All right.
Oh. You want to action play that?
I mean, I do.
You've got the most damage. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You really
Well,
deliver.
That was the one that I used before that I forgot about. So
Okay.
we'll action point this. Why
All
not?
right.
Right?
All right, you hit it. Deal 14 damage and blow off a chunk of its super tough hide.
And struggle uselessly trying to get out.
All right. Shadow Demon is going to. Why won't you? You could just not stay dead, can you? It is going to hide. Going to attempt to hide. Realizes that it's not hidden. And then is going to strike out at Girga, because she is the most injured. And I'm going to third complication point I'm using against Girga.
Wow, you really
Strikes
hate
out at Girga. She is dying. She suddenly drops as she is racked with pain. Toussaint, you're
man.
bleeding profusely from the leg.
It hurts so much,
Yeah, it does.
but that was his favorite ankle, so Toussaint is mad. Yeah, he's gonna pull his short sword out of it and try to plunge it in again. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna action point on this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you almost miss it as one of its tendrils flap away, but then roll around and then strike it. Roll damage against it. 17 damage as you plunge it into its eye, and it lets out a terrible yell. This thing is not looking good at all. You have it on the
Now
ropes.
I'm gonna try to put that parrying dagger in the hole I pulled this short sword out
All right.
of.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, please kill this thing.
Probably
my
not.
sneak attack is
It's-
off, right? It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, once per turn.
Yeah, I just mean I didn't know if it
Oh, you shouldn't
auto
have.
took it off.
Should be. Yeah, should not. Let's. It dealt 5 more damage than it should. You don't get the bonus
Oh.
damage. Because you don't have 2-weapon fighting. I don't think, anyway?
No.
Okay. Has 79 wounds. Yeah, it's still... It's badly wounded, but it's still pretty tough. It's bat time. These bats are the real enemy. Oh wait, come on. Work with me. Attack and creep while he's down. Misses creep. Girga is, I guess she's an NPC. It doesn't roll death save for her. She's got a success.
Yay.
Creep. What does creep do?
Creep is gonna stroke this roper and whispers.
Okay.
It says, "Shh, it's all going to be over now." I don't know how. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then he's going to cast magic missile at that second level.
Again. All right.
Again.
So don't target anybody. Roll the damage into the chat. So second level, right? Yes.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, sorry, you were cutting out. Deal 8 more damage to it. It's still not down. Those magic missiles were pretty weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not doing pretty good. Aldrin.
He's too excited for them to do a lot of damage. So, yeah, Aldrin is gonna just mess this Shadow Demon up, or try to at least. He sees Girga go down from the Shadow Demon, and he just lets loose in a calm fury some attacks.
All right, we'll roll them. That's it. For 9 damage, that seems effective, more effective than normal hits because of the psychic damage.
Hey. And then, not messing around anymore, and just kind of still pretty angry, he's going to attack with his offhand. Oh, that's hit, surprisingly. Okay.
And yeah, the offhand attack also hits.
Ooh, nice.
All right,
Yeah,
tranquility. Matthew, keep cutting out a bit.
Fuck.
Hey, is it push to talk?
Might be. Might be.
Okay, might be definitely.
So once again, gonna beat up on this thing with my stick.
Beat it with the stick. You beat it with the stick.
I'm beating with the stick.
You beat it. For more damage. This thing it's made of shadow. Like it's really hard to hit. Or really hard to damage at least. To keep dealing more damage, if only you were level 5, right? Am I right? No,
right.
Level 6. You need level 6 for magic. Okay, Ebonir.
So Ebonir, he's like been stunned, and he sort of blinks up, and he's staring this thing right in the face. And
its eyeball is like bleeding all over the place. It's got goo coming out of it.
So he will staring directly at it, say, "Unhand me, sir," and cast Misty Step.
All right.
So that's the second. Is that a second?
Yep.
It
It's a
is.
second
God
level
damn
spell.
it. So Ebonir will appear. He's gonna go all 30 feet that way.
All right. Roll for wild magic.
Oh God.
And you
Please
hear
not
from
now.
Where you left? Oh,
You get your Tides of Chaos back, and wild magic triggers. Let me open the thing really quick. An 87. Let me see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll a d6.
Oh no.
What is 87?
Roll a d6.
Just roll it, man.
Toussaint, you feel the ground beneath you feel the ground leave beneath your feet as you gain a fly speed of 60 feet for the next 10 minutes as the wild magic floats around you.
can I add some color here? So, as he casts Misty Step and he just sort of fades into the ghost and then pops up, he's like he starts dusting himself off and then just shakes for a second, and again the shadowy figure just emerges right out of his chest, and this time it's coming farther and farther up, and it just sort of whirls around and sort of does eeny meeny miny mo and lands on Toussaint, and then just flicks its finger and Toussaint starts to fly.
Can you imagine if you cast that on the Roper?
Yeah.
Speaking of Ropers, unless you want to move elsewhere, or wait, no, you've got your action and everything.
I have an action. So now with my Tides of Chaos back, Ebenir raises his in a very determined look, raises his library stamp, and will cast Firebolt with advantage using a bit of snake language to make some flavor to get advantage on this.
Oh wait, one sec. I gotta remove the grappled and restrained from you. There we go. Okay.
Thank God I
That is a hit. With one last final blow, you hit it right in the mouth. And, like, its insides just ignite as its tendrils just go limp, and fire bursts from its mouth and eye as it dies. Which is good, too, because it probably would have killed somebody next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I still have my movement.
Right.
So Ebenir kind of smiles at himself. He's like, "Oh, that was." He's like very congratulator, and then he realizes Aldrin is still fighting, and then he starts booking at 30 feet.
All right.
There's my turn.
Annika, you are prone. Well, not prone. It lets go of you as this Roper just dies.
Gonna gasp for breath. Can I shoot those bats, or can I fire in the direction of the bats without hitting Kree?
Yes. Right here you have disadvantage, but you can step out without disengaging. They have no reach.
She's backing up. I do not have Thundermon Grog, so I used it, so let's pop that back on. I just dropped it. I can't target the bat. I have to hit them first. Let's do that. Oh, let's not.
Yeah, they miss. So you shoot them, the bats are just too fast.
Yeah, trying to scare them off. So that was my turn. How'd that go?
Alright, Shadow Demon is going to strike out at Aldrin. It's going to try to hide again. Always tries to hide. It just can't seem to shake you guys off. It's going to attack Aldrin, and I'm going to use a complication point on this. So it goes to strike it, and you go to dodge, and then it gets a grin as it uppercuts you with its claws, doing 13 damage. That's what I call.
Action point?
No, you. Okay, it hasn't come up yet, but a complication and an action point cannot be spent on the same thing. They can be spent on separate things, but I don't want to be fighting back and forth because you'll lose.
Oh no, yeah, just like
every
action point, complication point,
Yeah.
action point, complication point.
All right, Toussaint.
Toussaint can fly.
Yes, you've got a 60-foot fly speed.
He's pretty sure that after spending his time with those bats, they became his power animal.
He is Batman.
Oh,
Toussaint is Batman.
He's a French Batman.
Oh,
That's the worst. Bats. He's pretty sure these guys can handle bats, but can they? No, he can fly. He's gonna zip over and try to deal with these guys. First is short sword.
all right. That's a hit. I don't know how you're sneak attacking a swarm of bats, but we won't ask questions about that.
Well, they thought I was one of them.
Okay. Yeah, you skewer some bats. It's not as effective as it could be because it's a bunch of creatures, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. And then they can eat some parrying dagger too.
And that misses.
No, they can't. I'm so bad with that thing.
The bats are gonna fly onto Toussaint and attack him. Because how dare
I
him?
thought we had something.
I'm gonna hit you.
I think I'm going to use a reaction to parry.
I'm not gonna ask. Okay, I'm not gonna ask how you parry a bat. But I'm not.
Parrying
Yeah.
dagger has to be good for something.
You just wave it in front of you, and it scares them.
So yeah, they go to bite at you and just sort of wave the parrying dagger around, and they fail.
It blinds them.
Probably in a very...
Girga has 1 success, 1
ephemeral
failure.
fashion.
Creep.
Creep, yes.
Yes.
Creep backs away into the corner over here. Again, reaching out that right hand, kind of caresses the air and tries to freeze some of these bats.
All right. They fail. You free. Well, you know.
I get 1.
You got 1.
He just caresses.
Yeah, I
whenever
know
the
why
heads of
it's
the bat-
not working. The it should be like dis ATK on the thing for it. Frostbite. Let me look up a thing.
You look up that thing.
The rest of us cry.
I'll practice my bat voice.
I'm Tucson.
Tucson's gonna turn Tucson.
Yeah, it's just dis attack. There we go. That should work now. Yeah, so they take 1 point of damage and they have disadvantage on their text attack. Aldrin.
Aldrin kind of very wounded, but as the kind of blood, or at least like his pain, his mind is in pain, he kind of gets flashbacks of the war and of journeys in this faraway land. He kind of grits his teeth and strikes back. With his soul knives.
Well, that's a crit.
Woo!
So if you roll it on it, we'll roll it automatically. I deal 12 damage to it. It's looking pretty bad. It's got wounds dripping this foul black liquid off from it.
And again, he's going to come up with a left hook from his sword.
And that's a miss. All right, tranquility.
And he slumps near the side of the wall.
All right, so with this, I just no more holding back on this Porter's thing. Just swings.
You've been holding back? Why?
Yes.
He's only been using 10% of his power.
This isn't even his final form.
Flare blows. I'm just gonna wail it repeatedly.
That's a hit.
Alright. He can't use his reaction.
Okay. So yeah, with the first punch, you punch through it, and it like absorbs around your hand, and then just poofs into a puff of shadowy smoke that then falls down like ash onto the floor.
Beautiful.
As it dies. You killed it.
And with this, he's going to come running over yonder way and come running this way, going, where are the others? When he sees Evanir.
Evanir?
Yes.
So Evanir, like, seeing Tranquility, like, says, wait a minute, what about the demon? And then realizing probably the demon is dead, like does the cartoon stop with both feet and then turns around and runs back the other direction.
Leaving skid marks on the tunnel floor.
Skid marks up and starts running that way. And then... So I'm double checking the range here. 120 feet. So yeah, he will target the swarm of bats. He just looks at them. I can't target them. Oh, because I don't have the icon. Am I targeting them now?
Yes.
He holds up the stamp, looks at them, and says, "Vermin, go away," and will attack.
With the shoe.
That's a hit. For 6 damage, you get rid of some more bats. Annika, these bats. These bats.
Oh god, the bats. It's okay, we're gonna stop. I'm sure firing a huge gun will work. Can you please? I can't tag him. Yeah!
That's a hit. For very low damage. But there's like one bat left, and it's really pissed. You've never seen a bat more pissed off before.
Help.
Alright, Toussaint. These bats are
Yeah,
all on you
Toussaint's ears are just ringing.
with bats.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that last one.
You hit it.
Huzzah! Yeah. Wow.
The last bat is skewered by your short sword, and you realize that all the bats are gone now.
Oh no, how horrible.
There's a moment of sadness.
A moment of silence. Except for Girga is still dying.
Oh no.
Girga has 2 successes. Let's see. Aldrin, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to. Seeing that no one's around and everybody is not close, his eyes light up even more brighter than normal, and he's going to spend a psychic point to heal her.
All right.
Wait a minute, she'll be a level 2 nobody.
You heal her, and she gets up, holding herself on her great axe. Oh, that
Well, I
was
guess.
these otherworldly creatures. Well, they're not all that uncommon down here in the Kyber's Gate. She sort of
Yeah.
stumbles over to find tranquility, but we're gonna wrap up here as you guys collect yourselves after the battle.
Oh yeah.
And-
Oh my
Alright.
god! Oh my god!
That sucked. Look at us. We're all heavy damage here.
Good.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
god!
Yeah, that's
And the worst part is I have like no hit dice for this.
And we have not even explored all of this dungeon.
Mimics, Warlock, and Demon. Oh, I didn't.
Oh my god, that roper!
Oh,
That roper!
fuck ropers.
Yeah,
Yeah, God, that was-
yeah.
I thought we were dead for sure. I thought we were
Rick.
dead for sure.
Rick, please no more.
I can't promise anything. You guys do get a bunch of XP, like a ton. You're up to
Is that a
30.
lot?
You're up to 3,604 of what
When's
50
the-
5,400 to I think 5,400.
Nope,
65.
65.
6,500. Okay,
Oh,
so you're less than 3,000 back.
I was certain that either me or Creep was gonna die there.
I thought that was a TPK, honestly.
Yeah.
Because we were so split, and I was like, I don't know if we're gonna kill this roper in time.
So that's,
I knew we were probably gonna win down like in the south end, but that roper.
I know it's not a competition, but when it comes to most damaged, it's me.
Yeah. That sneak damage. Sneak damage is.
Oh no, not dealing, but having.
Oh.
no,
Everyone
you're
else
tied-
is heavy. I'm
You're
critical.
tied. You're tied with Annika actually. Overall,
Oh,
you both have.
I would have done more, but unfortunately, I had tentacles crushing the life out of me the entire time.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
so glad I was in that
Aldrin
storm
Aldrin
path.
took more damage than you. He just has more HP overall.
God, next level is going to be just so nice for me because next level I get an increase to proficiency.
This level's
My
great
dice for
everybody.
my fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dice do an additional damage.
Oh, my
Uh,
cantrips
so-
go up next level.
Oh yeah,
So basically,
everyone
Oh,
is going to
yeah.
feel good next year.
We've,
so I do
we've
a
just
dice,
leveled
I
up,
do a-
guys.
Oh.
We've just leveled
No.
up.
It's going to take a bit
I
for you
do
to
a
get
dice
there.
6.
We're not
I
gonna
have a
live that
stunning
long.
strike, and I get an additional attack, so I can do 3 to 4 attacks a turn. It'll be
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah, well, that's it for today. I want to thank everyone who dropped in for the stream, everyone who dropped in for the VOD. Thanks to my wonderful players for dealing with my impossible combat encounters, especially when I throw 2 encounters in at the same time that I plan for you guys to go up against separately.
Good stories.
Some things
Yeah,
turn out that way.
Third level, huh? Yeah, third level.
No, you guys are fourth level. You guys are fourth level.
No, third level encounters is what I.
Yeah. No, but I
If
always,
we were third level,
I always make combat hard because that's worthwhile.
That
but that's
wild
it.
magic could have been bad.
That could have been bad.
Oh,
That
yeah.
could've been
What was
bad.
the wild magic? I stepped out for a moment.
Toussaint can fly.
Tucson could fly. Yeah.
But it was totally random, so it could have been the roper.
So we stream every Wednesday at 4 Mountain Time, 6 Eastern. If you guys want to subscribe, hop in later. VODs are at youtube.com/user/thekittenhugs, twitch.tv/thekittenhugs, twitter.com/thekittenhugs.
I sense a theme.
Yeah. We out. See you.
You guys the best. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
We love you.
Bye.